Wow, some people are keen. There's people here already. Come on in, come on in, come on in. First, no, Panaman is first. Flossie, you were second. Come on in, people. Michelle. Ali rings your pixel bell. Mataka, Ghost Pepper's in the house. She's joining us on stage. Aren't you, Ghost Pepper? You're coming on stage. Ostis, that's just freaky. Please stop sending me weird Barbie doll things. This is terrible. Ole. Welcome in, everybody. Let's go. Hey, Lady Patu, how you doing? Oh, Basuma, Kingslayer, Dancing Queen, Fallout, D Gray. Loads of people are following us today. I'm doing well, Lady Patu. We do have Colby here with us as well. This is going to be exciting. Come on in, people. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ole, ole, ole. We're also going to have to pick what SNW song that Colby and I are going to sing. One that has her more singing than me, please. Like, go. I'll do Spock section. Greeting, Earthlings. How you doing, Peachy? How you doing? General Hocus here. Sammy Stitches has also made it in. X-Force, how you doing? Professor Was. Hi from Switzerland. Does that mean you're balanced? Words, if you're balanced, are you not going one way or the other, right? Switzerland. Murphy, how you doing? Basuma, nice to see you, buddy. Hello, D's in the house. Sam Usaran, how you doing? Kevin, how you doing? Kevin, stop sorting the Mega Cube. Hey, yo, Kakos Kantech. Siggy, how you doing, buddy? Tech 1. Quazel's even in the house. Here we go. I feel neutral about that. Being from Switzerland, that kind of works out. I mean, very, very neutral. Ole, ole, ole. Hey, first Ghost Walker. McDougal's here. Minnie Maple. Oh my God, Minnie Maple joined my stream. LEOLZ, how you doing? Susie Q22. Captain Chris Spike is here. My friend. Come on in, people. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Panda Man. He loves to win like no one can. Can we get Colby to sing the Panda song? This. He is the greatest when he hits his pixels down. He loves to fight to win, but Sniper defeated him when no one can. Nuge Fireball, how you doing? Michelle. Maybe Colby can sing it. Panda Man, Panda Man. He loves to win like no one can. Hey everyone, it's Panda Man. He is the greatest when he hits his pixel. Maca Red Lobster, how you doing, my friend? He loves to fight to win, but Sniper defeated him. Oh, he did. He smashed him. Anyone like the new starting soon screen? A little bit crazy, right? Yes, Ghost Pepper. Yes, it is. Plus, it looks like I'm bumping my head something. Come on in, people. Ad will start in 1 minute, 10 seconds. Thanks, Macaron Lobster.
Panda Man, Panda Man. He loves to win like no one can. Hey everyone, it's Panda Man. He is the greatest when he hits.
Thanks, Lady Batu. Dan Walkers, how you doing, buddy? Flossie's in.
To win,
but Sniper defeated him when no one can. Oh my God. Ostis, I'm showing that image to Colby. That's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Those Barbie dolls should not be doing that at all. Barbie dolls are not allowed to do those things. That is terrible. It's horrendous, Colby. I can't tell you what I've just seen. My eyes. I just left. Ostis, that is terrible. Wow, look at this. We're hype train level 2. What? Amazing. Thank you so much. Don't test in production, but he was testing in production. 2 months at tier 3. We're almost there with the numbers, guys. Jay Ignac, you are there with tier 1. Wow. Da-na-na-na. Come on, guys, resubscribe. Let's hit our target for today. Ba-da-da-ba-ba. Hostess, I'm showing this to Colby. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to text it to her. It's the most, just like, no. It is. Yeah, that facial expression, Colby's the same as mine. It's like, yeah. Too bad no one else can see it except me and you. Yeah, 3 minutes, 45 seconds to get us there. When the ad ends, we move on to something a bit more exciting. Even I've changed a little. Hostess, I'm not clicking in your DM. I swear to freaking God, if there's anything more disgusting than that, I can't do it. Oh, right, okay, you're laughing, thank God. I don't even know what I'm looking at. It's very interesting, though. Why do you have an image like that? Here we go. Nude Fireball was to subscribe to Prime for 3 months. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the Prime. That's really good. Just remember, we do have a goal for today. Let's see if we can make it. Oh, Albatron is here. The guy with the greatest high school photo of all time. Colby, I gotta show you his high school photo. Like, I'm jealous of it. Like, typical American geek boy high school photo. I love it. Come on in, people. Come on in. Come on. We're about to begin. We're still at that number. Keep going. 4 subs. Yendis wants to come on stage. Wow, there's loads of people coming on stage. This is going to be exciting, isn't it? Mufasa is going to be joining us on stage. Colby, just remind me to tell you the story about Mufasa. Yeah, he's I'm trying to get 3. So, yeah. Yeah, exactly, yeah. We need to discuss this. We got so much to discuss. Mufasa's like, wait a minute, what's going on? Yeah, just kidding. Come on in, people. The things when the dream has fled. Oh, wow, look at the numbers. We might be kicking off soon. Guys, are you ready for a little twist of a song? I've edited the previous song to make it slightly even more. What's up, First Ghost Walker? How you doing? Albatron, you're never going to get to 2,500 subs. If you get to 2,500 subs, I know you guys can't hit it. There's just no way. And please don't encourage people to do it. Wait for it. Okay. I need to move this up to here. All right, here we go. I'm going to kick off with a song. This is a different song. Here we go. Megan Rayleigh, I see you. Mufasa. Speed ahead, we're here to play. Exploring galaxies every day. I'm not telling Colby about Edwina the broomstick. Her face. I'll take an STFC ride. Highway to the sky. The road is hard. Thanks, Retro Fury with 200. I gotta keep on rolling. Hey, Misha. Keep on rolling. Keep on rolling. Wicked, thank you for subscribing Tier 1 for 4 months. That is the name of the show. Can you say it one more time, just in case? Yes, there it is. Tips and tricks galore. News, updates, and so much more. Exciting guests and interviews too. Briefings just for you. Come on in, people. Let's go. Fill the Twitch. Welcome, everyone, to Briefings. We're playing Star Trek Fleet Commander game. We're on M93. The ship is coming soon. And we're going to be talking about Galactic Anomalies and the update to the officer material spent in the weekend. Are you ready? 40 seconds, 2 subs, gas there, somebody, please. Green tea, how you doing? So close, 2 subs, 20 seconds. 700 bits, 2 subs. Ten seconds. Wow, that was really lovely. We'll kick off with the intro video. The hype train's still going. If you can keep it going, that'd be amazing. I wonder what the intro video is going to be like this time. Interesting. Thanks, Chris Bike! Gentlemen, Colby Checker!
Warp speed and we're here to play, exploring galaxies every day. We are hosting the cosmic stream, unofficial briefings, it's the ultimate gleam. Tune in for tips and tricks galore, news updates and so much more. Exciting guests and interviews too, unofficial briefings just for you.
Unofficial! I love you for that. Ladies and gentlemen, Colby Checker. Wow. Welcome everyone to the unofficial SDFC briefings, because we're the unofficial podcast of Star Trek Fleet Commander game. How about that? And we are ready for the ship, which is coming out next week. It's going to be really exciting. Is it coming out next week? Here's hoping. But Quazel will tell us all what's going on and what's going to happen. But Colby, that was hilarious. That was absolutely hilarious. I love you for that. It will work for Going Tech. There's a lot of very good things coming. I am going to give it a massive round of applause. I think it's got loads of stuff. Here we go. 1 minute, 20 seconds on this hype train, which means we have 1 sub or 500 bits to gas there. Come on, Colby sang. Give us at least 1 sub for Colby. Sydney Sorensen, potentially. Potentially. Oh, welcome everyone to Briefings. We're playing Star Trek Fleet Commander game, and that's Colby Checker. How you doing, Colby? It's lovely to see you. Wow, that's someone already sent us to the next phase. That's quite exciting. Colby, there might be a ship coming next week. I'm really excited.
What? The USS Enterprise ship? What kind of ship?
It's it's called the Raoul Reaver. Remember?
That's right. We talked about it last week. The ship is called Raoul.
Yes. The Raoul. the
somebody explain this goddamn game to me.
Do you want me to explain to you? Have you got?
We need an hour before the show starts. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the speed train that you talk about when you're like, let's get the
hype train? Speed train. It's not speed. The Sigma Stealer, Sorensen says.
Warp speed.
Oh well, apparently it's the. Brian says the USS Peacock because it looks like a peacock. Your facial expression is exactly the same as mine. It looks like a what now?
My brain was like, oh, does NBC have something to do with this? And I was like, no.
Can you imagine?
Yeah. I was like, okay.
It didn't go to that way, but it's exciting because basically they delayed this ship because originally
they had technical difficulties.
Well, technical difficulties and making it better for the players, which will be great.
Yes.
And it's Moth says, sorry, Nigel, it's a speed train now. See what you've done, Colby. Now I've got to call it a speed train.
Well, it's warp speed ahead on the speed train.
Oh my God! You even sold it with a pitch. That is that is madness.
I like the hype train though because I don't know what I mean. We're hyping up. We need a hype. We need to go.
We're hyping up you to try and get it there. The difficult technicalities is what Chepesh says. USS Fabulous. Well.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I thought it was. It's a half rusty bullet. What? Okay, I'm not going to say that word. That sounds amazing. We need. That's absolutely amazing. It's a bird, not the other thing. Oh, right. Okay. Well, apparently there is a guy in the community that says this, Colby. You're going to laugh at this, right? He goes.
Okay.
There's only one ship you need in this game. The USS Friendship.
Oh
God.
Who is that person? Are they on right now?
His name is Dr. Juby. I don't even think he's a doctor of anything, to be honest with you.
Nice.
I think he does Yeah.
Well, he means well. It's cute. There's no ship like
Friendship.
Well.
It's cute.
It's cute.
USS like Friendship. Yeah.
You guys are all friends.
Exactly. It's kind of those. Yeah. A Crow Dog just throws up. Tacos Chemtex going, what the hell is going on? And Tech One just threw up in his mouth. But also the main thing is that these are the sort of things and the laughs that you can have and enjoy on Colby's Substack, USS Prime.
Oh, wow. Didn't see that coming. That was smooth.
Yeah, you see what I did there? Yeah,
do
we have
whatever
laughs.
you want to do.
Yeah, we have laughs. We sing.
Yeah.
Well, you sing. I mean, I try to sing. Yeah, so we're going to do a Strange New Worlds where Nurse Chapel does most of the singing and then Spock pops in and says a few lines. And
Pops.
Yeah, so Spock pops.
Will you send it to me? Spock pops.
Spock pops. Spock pops.
Spock pops in.
Yeah, he pops it you know what I mean?
He pops in. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Will you send it to me so I could learn it?
Yeah, I will, because it would be a very big surprise. Yeah, I will. Whoa, look at that look on her eye. She's like, the eyebrow went up with double. Yeah, whoa. That's quite interesting. Doesn't even have torpedoes. Enjoying the Substack, Martok says, absolutely amazing. There are 5 more gifted. So it's amazing. Colby, people like it.
Crazy. That's crazy. Thank you. What?
Yeah. And Lady Patu as well. Martok's been listening. Also, there is 5 subs. So the first 5 people to DM me can have 5 free subs as well. We're saying that there's 6 subs available and 50 seconds left on this speed train.
Yeah, who's in charge of that? That's what I'm like. What's happening? Who's giving the time and saying you have? Whatever, you can explain to me later.
Yeah,
Sorry,
exactly.
People want to play the game.
Shall we discuss it now? Maybe we spend a whole episode discussing
Guys,
how
let's talk about the coding infrastructure of this game and how it works.
Oh, we don't want
to make it more fun.
Yeah, do we talk about coding infrastructures? I don't think that's a good thing. Yeah, you sing good, Sydney Sorensen says. Absolutely great. And Lost In! Oh my God. Colby, I've told you about Lost In. Lost In is like the uncle and grandfather I've always wanted.
Oh, I love that. Lost and found now.
Yeah, lost and found. Because he's so old, he can't remember where he is. Wait.
No, I meant because you reconnected with him. No, it had nothing to do with age, because you found each other. Okay.
Okay, yeah, see what I did there. Lost it. You heard it. There, heard it. This is absolutely ridiculous. Lost in his gifts. Lawson says he's gifting subs for the coding discussion from Colby.
You guys definitely want to pay to see me talk about anything to do with computers. There's so many topics.
Yeah, exactly.
I also want to hear about. I know if we don't have time for it, but you have to circle back about whatever Barbie thing was happening and Mufasa.
Oh, yeah, Mufasa's. Well, we don't talk about.
We could do
Mufasa.
another live. Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
you told me to talk about it.
Austin, stop sending me weird Barbie things. He has way too many Barbie
photos. We all
photos.
played with Barbies. We all did.
Did
Whatever.
we?
He's probably showing you.
Colby. Oh, yeah. You can't just try and. That is ridiculous. Ask him. No. I'm not reading that out, Mufasa. Mufasa wants me to talk about Edwina.
Mufasa's trouble.
Yeah, Mufasa's
Wait,
definitely trouble.
Let's talk about
Edwina the broomstick. He has a broomstick and he calls it
right. Okay,
yeah.
It's his doll. Got it.
Yeah,
got it.
he calls it Edwina. He does things to that.
I hope you find the love that you seek in life, Mufasa.
I hope you do.
I don't know. I didn't mean to roast. I did not. I'm not coming on you.
No, that's good roasting.
I'm very grateful.
That is great roasting. This is what I love to hear. Roasting about it. It's not my broomstick. It's your broomstick. Brian's like, one could say even G.I. Joe figures are Barbie dolls.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Them all. Well, they're a doll for sure. A figurine. Call it what you want to call it. Spade is a spade.
A broomstick
is a ship. Broomstick's a broomstick.
Yeah, Edwina broomstick is Edwina. Hype train. Oh, hype train, Nigel. Oh, yeah, sorry. Speed train. 2 minutes, 44 seconds, 3 subs.
Oh, my God.
To get us there. And that'll be amazing. And 5 people DMing me right now get 5. There's 5 subs to Colby Substack. And then you can continue the sub for us. Lost In, I'm sending you a sub. Oh, my God. Quazel's continuing a gift sub from Lost In. Lost In, what's going on? Are we having discussion? Also, Lost In likes to discuss sports ball. He doesn't understand what football is, so he wants to speak about sports ball, which makes...
Sports ball?
Yeah, so you just
Which is like all of the sports, just anything that has a ball.
Yeah, exactly. So, sports ball, whether it's netball... Well, that's what Lost In plays. He plays netball. I guess that's...
Oh, I've never heard of netball.
You haven't heard of netball? Colby? Oh my God!
I'm American. We don't know. We play fucking pickleball over here. Nobody knows what's going on.
Do you play
pickleball? No, but I would. I would.
Yeah. Okay.
Do anything.
Pickleball. Except the ball is square in sports ball. Lost it. What are you talking about?
That's insane.
He's
square.
He's just really old. He says things, and
He's lost in space.
He's lost in space. We need to create a little nice little thing he can use in his channel. Just say he has a saying, and he says Lost In always says he's totally free to play. He's not free to play, but he says Lost In is always totally free to play. So you can say the words Lost In is totally free to play.
But does he mean that literally? Like he's free to play at any time?
He's free to play at any time. Someone finally understood the meaning. I never thought of it like that.
Like he's like, come online and I'll play. Just ping me. I don't know how the game works.
Also, Colby, I gotta tell you.
He literally. Yeah, no, go.
Yeah,
go.
It's good. He totally is available. Hey, Sane, how you doing? Lovely. Sane's a superstar. She is also a variety streamer, and she's really, really lovely. And comes in. Colby sees me. Lost in space. Just like playing.
Now I see you.
Yeah, exactly. Pickleball. Exactly. There's a guy called RMG DOS, Colby. I gotta tell you about him, right? He loves the Baby Shark song, and he literally sings it all the time.
Wait, the show I played last week, we sang it on stage, and I did not think it would land, but the audience loved it. We did like a remix of it. Yeah, we did Baby Shark, we did Grandma Shark. There's a lot I didn't know.
So what is it?
So many.
Baby Shark. Do.
Don't get it in our heads. Let's go back to Warp Speed Head.
Warp Speed. It's been in your head, hasn't it, Colby? You are.
Oh my God, it's an earworm of sorts. Yeah.
No Baby Shark, please. That's the wrong direction. Mama Shark, Daddy Shark is what Albatron says.
Grandma or Grandpa, Lost in Shark.
Lost in Chart. Lost in Shark.
Lost in
Yes.
Shark.
Yes, Lost in Shark. We got it. We finally got it. Lost in. See what you've done now. We had a conversation about this. The hype train still got 3 minutes to go. While the hype train's going, we keep talking with Colby. So it's 3 minutes left.
What? Yeah, who? I still want to know who's deciding the hype train.
It's just no one's designed
Are
anything.
you pressing buttons? Oh,
No,
okay.
I'm
It's
just
in
reading
it.
the thingy for the thing. Lost in Speed Train.
What? How informative. I'm
Yeah.
reading the thingy in the thing.
Yeah, exactly. It is informative, Colby. I'm giving you loads of details
Well,
here.
what if I wanted to play the game? No, we'll talk about it.
You are not. I wouldn't.
I can't play? It seems like a fun time.
Well, yeah, sure. You can come join my alliance, and you could totally free to play like Lost In.
Okay, great.
Basically, Lost In buys about £1,000 worth of thing a month or something. I don't know. He's just like, yeah, so totally free.
He's
to
around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, all his
I
kids.
aspire to.
Yeah, all his kids are in university or whatever they are. So he's like, yeah, why not? I'll just do it. It's the only time he can feel like a child. But we love Lost In. He's one of my heroes. I've always, that's what I'm aspiring to. Just, to be as big as him.
Reconnect with your inner child, yeah.
You should all duet Faith of the Heart. No.
Wait, how's that one go? Sing it.
What's it,
I
Faith
don't
of the
know.
Heart? No, I can't sing. I can't hit those notes. Faith of
But
the
how
Heart.
does it go?
No,
Is
Faith of the Heart.
Is it a Star Trek song?
Debatable. Debatable Star Trek song, I'll say. Very debatable. I mean, if you're running out.
Do you know what I was thinking about with Star Trek? Anthony Rapp from Rent
Yes.
is in
Of course
Discovery.
he is. Yes, he is. What do you
Does
mean?
he sing?
No, he doesn't sing. But
Oh, he should. He should.
oh my God, and
I just was like, oh my God, that's crazy. What a fun fact.
and because you watched Trent and went, oh my God, Anthony, oh, it's him, and he's in what? Star Trek Discovery. Amazing. But, I mean, oh no, Indominus Prime just five gifted. We're 2 subs away. 1 minute to go. Thanks, Indominus, for that one. It keeps it going. It's the theme song, Faith. I'm gonna have to send you the Faith of the Heart. I can't even sing it in my head right now. They did do a singing cameo once. Rap. No, he didn't. You're not telling Colby that. No, Colby, we're not singing.
I'm going to have to Google it.
No. What have you done? We're going to have to sing
duet.
this.
It's going to be the time of our lives.
Exactly. This is what happened. Forgotten Sec, how you doing? No, keep it going, people. 40 seconds left to get us to the next level. But yeah, did you watch much of this? Well, you didn't watch any Discovery because you don't even know what nowadays.
I am like a fair weather streamer because Paramount took it and I couldn't add it and I miss it. I'm a TNG for sure, but the rest of them have just floated by.
Yeah.
But I could dive in. I should dive in. I've
Yeah,
seen some of the movies.
We should do. We could do like a little discussion about episodes, and maybe we could do a podcast out of it. There's 10 seconds to go, and 2 minutes. So 2 subs to go, and 5 seconds. I think we've been there, which is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, everybody, for your generosity on the hype train. 3 seconds, and we're about to finish it. Oh, speed train. Sorry, Colby calls it the speed train now. I'll have to explain that later in a really obscure way. But Colby, we always love you when you come here and sing for us and do something really cool. And this time, can you get here earlier so we can have like our chin wag?
Yes. But I have to miss Thursday because Thursday is the big day.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
So I'll be here. I'll be here next Sunday.
Yeah,
sure.
and I'll be asking at least the director to be at least FaceTiming so I can see it for that thing. That's going to be absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, everyone, for the hype train. Thursday's the big day for Colby. Maybe a big day for everybody else. But
maybe my life will change and everyone else's lives will change.
Yeah, exactly. At the same time. Right. Stop being silly, you. Thank you.
No, I want it for all of us. Thank you for having me.
No, thank you for coming. Always lovely to have you, Colby. Thank you again. Say goodbye to Colby, everybody. Point Colby into the chat and let's move on and see what that's like. Take care, Colby. And Colby's off screen. Bye. Thank you so much, Colby, for that one. Absolutely amazing for that one. So, oh yeah, someone's playing it.
And my fridge friends.
Yes, your fridge friend.
To make. I obviously prepared for this by not preparing. Does
did
this
you?
make me look legit? Hey, subscribe to my channel.
Oh, really? Subscribe to your channel. Okay, well, never mind. It sounds like you could do that. Everybody who can help us, welcome everyone to Briefings. Wow, and you can see we have a charity goal in there as well. So if people do want us to donate, amazing. If they don't, they don't. My main aim today is I would love to hit the Partner Plus goal because, this is the last month we've got to hit it and probably the last day that we've got a chance to do it. We're incredibly close. I think we're inches away. Someone can have a look and see how far we are, but I think we're a point or so.
13.
Sorry? 13.
13 points away. So like... level
6,
1
12,
is 1
18.
point, 3 point, or 6 points.
Yeah, two tier
depending.
3s.
And
Yeah.
if somebody's going for tier 3, just do tier 1, then upgrade to tier 2, and then to tier 3, because that
suggestion.
counts separately.
Yes,
So
which
don't forget about that.
works out a
So
lot better.
I-
So, yeah, that would be amazing if that could happen. If people could do that, and then I'm happy to pay you back if anything to get us there. We're so close right now, and I'm just like I can taste it, and I just don't want to lose it. So that's the most important.
and it's more money would go to charity and not to Twitch.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Who doesn't like that? I mean,
Yeah, you are right. Guys, how lovely was Colby? We love Colby, don't we? It's absolutely amazing. She always comes in, puts a smile on everyone's face, and keeps us going in a really cool way. But today, we are going to be discussing these galactic anomalies and how we can beat these galactic anomalies. Because a lot of people have now gone with basic crews and gone, wait a minute, I'm not even gonna get there. Yeah, I conquer you. I know I'm lucky. I am definitely. Yeah. It's definitely out of my league in every way. So I don't know how the hell I've pulled that off. It's I just look at everybody else and try and be more like them. But the best thing is galactic anomalies is we've all approached them in the same way. And I've realized that these shield ones, I'm suddenly going, why am I getting smashed? Like, I want to be as effective as possible so that I don't need to re-go back into the area every single time. And these galactic anomalies are really important to get us there. So what we need to do is we're going to show you today multiple crews. I'll show you some demonstrations if the anomalies ever spawn in time. Quasel, do we have a spawning rate thing? Because I feel, today's 800% rep, which will show you how you can get that. I feel like the 45-minute spawn, I only see 20 minutes of it. I don't know if you've noticed that.
Yeah, it's all of it is a little bit weird. The schedule for those that are running currently is like at 5 minutes after the full hour, it starts for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Then there's 10 minutes a break. Then you have another 20 minutes. And then there's again a break. So you have always from 5 to 25 and from 35 to 55. Similar was the one in the first one, which didn't run for an hour either, because that started 5 minutes later and ended 5 minutes earlier. So it's the same pattern, and I have no idea why, and I wonder how that's gonna work. We're gonna be working with the 5 minutes ones. Do we then have like only 5 minutes every 15 minutes? It's weird.
Or imagine it's 2 minutes and a half, then a 10-minute break and 2 minutes and a half. At this rate, I'll be like, I don't think that's how the game is supposed to work, but okay, fair enough. But yeah, that's something they're gonna have to look at. I don't know if you can give us any internal aspects regarding that. Are they looking at that? I mean, I know that, from my side, we've reported it as like a thing, and someone's got to have a look at it because it's a little bit off in doing so, because what ends up happening is you can't quite do your daily, and also when they respawn after 10 minutes, they respawn in the same place. They don't, do they?
No, they wander around, and that's the next weird thing, that on occasion they land on non-FKR systems.
Yeah.
And it's anyway, if you have only 3 or 4 of them spawning, and then sometimes you have a 71s and 74 and 75s.
Yes.
And then there is not really a thing in your ops bracket. The idea is not too bad. I mean, if we wouldn't have the events, so we need to do them, it would be like, okay, well, if it's there, I use it. If not, who cares? But I think it will evolve. Like, that's a new feature, and I'm quite sure we will see way more of those things, because they can now do all sorts of things, and that might lead to a puzzle, or like you said, okay, maybe we need to adapt our crews, or maybe not, depending on it.
Yeah, I mean, yes, adapting the crews is definitely something I need to look at, because that is why, I'm doing this for me today, because I need to figure out how to do this, because what I'm doing is I'm rushing, because I only see them for 20 minutes, and I'm going, oh my God, I'm never going to be able to sort of get to it in time, and I'm rushing to warp, which is why in the Battle Pass we get the warp speed exo as well, because they're trying to get everyone there as soon as possible, as quickly as possible, so that people can do it. So for me, it'll be kind of essential to sort of get us there as soon as possible. So that's important to figure out, and I think that will be really cool. But we're going to show you some of the crews that are there. Quasel, did Nigel just say he... No, I'm not. What are you talking about? Rushing about. Don't say that. Use the ship with jump ability. Interesting. Just park it in the margin, which is amazing. Which is a good suggestion. Sugar Relentless. Flossie said, warp speed ahead. We're here to play. Galactic Anomalies. We won't last all day. Oh my God. I'm going to get her to say it. That is brilliant. That is absolutely my favorite thing I have. That is absolutely awesome in every way possible. I adore that. Oh, Flossie, what have you done? You've given me ideas. This is not a good thing. This is a very bad thing. It's just like in that. But yes, with these Galactic Anomalies, Quasel, let's go to your screen and let's have a look. But when we transition to Quasel's screen, something has to happen, right? Oh, let's see what happens.
TFC cheat sheet has a huge update. Have a look.
Wait a minute. It's still green. Why?
Well, he says his friend did something, but who knows?
Yeah, apparently his friend did something, Quasel. What did your friend do to make that work? Which makes no sense. But yeah,
that's the key.
Exactly.
Makes no sense, you know?
Yeah, make the key. It's keep that. It's not debatable. Faith of the heart sucks. Who said that? Oh my God, I just read that in Drick. That's the funniest thing I've ever read in my life. I just cracked up to that one. That's amazing. So yeah, so we have Quasel here, and he's going to show us some of the crews that we can set up. So with these Galactic Anomalies, Quasel, what is the main ability? Can you select Galactic Anomalies in STFC cheat sheet, by the way?
Yeah, we quickly added it. I mean, I'm not quite happy with the user interface, but we are there. And of course, it depends on which day you're doing what task kind of is.
Well, so we're back from ads. Sorry, we're back from ads. We're just about to show you what Quasel is doing with that. We're back from ads. Sorry, I'm just repeating that because some people said, Lumzinga, you are here. You didn't miss anything. Yes, in the cheat sheet, Quasel, you can now pick the anomalies as a target, which is amazing. And Floyd Davino has a question before we move on, which is, do you know how the exos and temporary builders will work for Battle Pass winners? Will they be timed from when they are received or from when they start the Battle Pass? Oh, great question. I assume the builder begins for 29 days from the moment you get it, right, Quasel? And the exo.
Yep.
Yeah, and the exo. Yeah.
Yes, because I'm pretty confident about that too, because I still had my exo because we didn't get it immediately, like the Battle Pass. Yeah. So it should count from the day you're getting the Battle Pass.
Amazing.
And that's a list on the targeting point with them, so we can maybe start having granted Battle Passes day one and just give them away the months beforehand, because it would make way more sense. But that's the thing. Currently, we need to come up with all those ideas that make it simpler. Like, you might have heard it on left and right, especially from San Diego, what all was discussed from various sources. So currently, it's a good time. If you have a good idea, reach out to any of the CCs, to Nigel or whoever, and we're going to try to bring the ideas to the right people.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm not official, so don't. Yeah, just go to the official people.
Yeah, but you're collecting data as well, and maybe you tell it then to me, or maybe it's about getting the idea together and then presenting it in a way with a good argument. Why is that a good idea? So, and I've heard a lot of good stuff lately, like remove the need to press the help button, because why do I need to press the help button? I can't do anything anyway. That's like such an unnecessary step. Or, lots of other stuff that might be coming. So, yeah, I'm very optimistic, even more than normally.
Oh, no, that's amazing. It sounds like they've done a very, very good job, which is absolutely amazing. So, yeah, good for them on that one. They've, not taken advantage, but, it's a situation where you had a lot of people in the same place. No, we haven't spoken about the Reaver yet, Tech Ninja. We're starting off with the Galactic Anomalies, and then I'll bring a brief stuff on the Reaver. The Reaver update they've discussed it. It sounds like with a lot of the official CCs and the details that they brought in, and it sounds like that potentially some sort of a agreement, I don't know what it is, that's been done with the ship. So hopefully the ship will be around sooner than later. So hopefully...
I hope that we, in the next few days, get the announcement out. So the changes look good so far. It's now about them implementing them and getting it done right and tested. And it's a good step. Like the refinery is a little bit better, and the build speed of the ship is better.
Nice.
So it's everything of the ship has gotten better.
Amazing. That's great news. So nothing from what people saw is worse. So everything is always better, which is fantastic news. That is great.
Everything has improved so far what we have seen.
Yeah, exactly. No, and that's the most important part. Just so people are aware, nothing became worse, everything became better. So what you saw it will only get better, and with it getting better, it means as well that the speed of speeding up the ship is better than it was previously. So that is a really important thing to sort of do, and that is really important to sort of be aware of, which is absolutely important to be wary of. So that's great news, and there's loads of stuff to it. But yeah, Quasel, as you're like sort of looking through on this, right, and trying to get us there, do we need to make an account to do presets? Oh, on STFC cheat sheet? No, you can just go into the website, right, and that just works out straight away, right, Quasel?
Yep.
Yep.
It's stored in your browser. So if you want to save your stuff and sync your stuff, log in with Discord.
Yeah.
You have the option like in the settings in the top row. Can then go to settings and log in with your Discord account. That has the advantage that your stuff is synced and saved. But in theory, you can just open the site, play around with it, share the links, and it's stored on your local browser cache.
Amazing. That's really good to know, actually, because that makes life a lot easier for everybody that does so. So, Quasel, we start with this Galactic Anomaly. This one that we have today, what is its ability mainly? What is the one that we're looking at?
It has a 10% chance to just ignore your shields.
Okay, that's it.
And in the current situation, how we play the game by putting almost all the damage to the shields, like with using, for some, Chainway, for most of us with Reaver Carol, 1 of 11, so lots of stuff that puts damage to the shields, and suddenly those hostiles ignore the shields. And there isn't much that can be done about it. Yeah.
But is it something that's going to upgrade in Tier 2, Tier 3, and Tier 4? So in other words, the shield ignoring will get better and better and worse to do. So yeah, you can see 35% chance.
Will get higher.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So the higher the tier...
yeah. But the thing is, the disruptive energy shields one in particular, it's coming with 10,000% rep bonus, which is absolutely astronomical. Oh, Flossie, Tier 3 for 3 months in advance. Thank you so much. You've absolute beauty. You're going to get us really close to that. That's really kind of you to do so. But yes, Quasel, that 10% rep bonus, I wanted to chase it. And it's per round ability for now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Relentless says, I want to chase it. So how can I create a crew that's going to defeat these at that level? What is a crew setup? So usually with me, like I always told you, I start off with my, Chang, Seska Suder setup. That's the first setup that I always do. My question is, what is the crew that is recommended, Quasel? So let's hear it from your side on the main things that you believe to do, though. Yeah.
So how did I do it today?
Yes.
I can't avoid the 10% chance, and going higher, it gets even more than that. So I can't hit my usual target because no matter what I do, I'm kind of get damage. So Chang is already a very good option to reduce the shots that are incoming. Yeah. So if it procs, you get not all the damage to your hull, because if you're getting both weapons and all the shots, then it can become quite devastating. So I thought, okay, well then let's punch down.
Yes. Okay.
If I can hit my target and you can keep Chang, or even if it's getting easier, I have then just replaced it, good old style, just going for speed.
Oh, interesting.
If I can, if if I'm punching down and don't need as much shields, you can even maybe drop Chang and lose Riker, for example.
Nice.
It all depends, of course, on your ship and how much you can punch up and down. But that way, at least, yes, you need to hit more. But if you think about it, if you're getting 10k rep boost, which depending on your account is a substantial or noticeable boost.
Oh yeah.
I think you can get already pretty high numbers with loot crews.
Oh,
Stuff like
100%.
on reputation.
So just so people understand, when you have your 10% of rep bonus, right, that you're getting from these hostiles, they are multiplicable with loot exos, right? Massively. So if you had a loot exo on, yeah.
The exos, that's like they go in. Some say they go in twice. It's a little bit more complex than that in the end. But you can kind of say that all stuff that positive reputation. So that's why we're using Phelon or Freeman that give you positive rep bonuses. Those get amplified by the exos.
Okay. So do these hostiles
if you're
get
going
amplified?
the exo route, you want for example, Freeman lower decks, and you might want to use, especially if you make the combination.
Yeah.
Phelon. And you want to use not Rachel. No, my brain is fussing out.
Yeah, Felloon, let me show you. Yes, there is a schedule, by the way, Sydney Sorensen, you have asked. So right now we've got the Energy Shields till the 28th. Then we got the Ripple of Violence, which is the 5-minute one for the 29th. So if you want to do your mission hostiles, this is the day to do your mission hostiles if they spawn in the right place, the right time, doing the right thing. Because that 5 minutes will give you so much boost. It's absolutely insane. And then in the 30th and 1st of August, we go to Tier 2 of the adaptive hulls, and then 2 to the 3 goes to the disruptive energy shields at Tier 2. Ripple of Violence comes back again, and it's the same repeated pattern, right? So you have that, and then technological advancements become a day. So 2 days of one, 3 days of the other. However, the adaptive hulls are only on the 5th of August for one single day. So let me, guys, show you as Quasel sets them up in the game with all the rep hostiles. Phelon, Riker, and all that sort of stuff seem to be good. Let me transition across to what in my game. So here we go, right? This is how I always start, the art of crewing, right? I start off with my Chang Seska Suitor, and I'm like, here we go. This is how I begin. Now I'm like, okay, Quasel says rep, right? So one of the things he said to Phelon. Now, why would I want to put Phelon down there? Because he actually on top gives you 400% rep bonus on top. So that becomes a very interesting character. But if I put him in, I'm losing out on the shield or I'm losing out on Seska. So I need to make a decision regarding that, how far that goes. And that is really important because for the lower players, you go that way, that makes it hardly different. So am I going to lose that? Oh my God, I've got him mining, haven't I? Of course I have. Let me pull it off this mine and to do so. That is really important. So for you, Quasel, you've always said that you go for the rep people, but then you hit lower. Do you think it's beneficial? Because that 10,000% bonus is on every level, right? So even if you're going lower by a little bit, it's still 10,000%.
It should be. At least it's the configuration we've seen. We need to see when it's released, but so far it looked kind of the same pattern everywhere. So yeah, and then it's worth it. I mean, remember, people are using Mirror Universe with the Dauntless to grind with 70s to get nice amounts of reputation.
And just remember, the Adaptive Hulls one said that you shouldn't have hull breach. This one, you can have hull breach and would make a difference. So we've gone with Riker, Phelon, and then I can't remember the one that you picked. And then you picked Black Ops Chapel. So Chapel. And that'll be the one.
If you're going for the full rep crew, it's always like Nigel says, it's always striking a balance.
Yes,
because every account is different. That's why we started the site, so you can check. Okay, where's my critical hit damage? Where can I look to make things better?
Exactly.
What hostile can I kill? Am I losing shields or not? That's a question you need to ask yourself before then making a decision.
Yeah, but the beauty is, look what Flossie said in Twitch. That is why you should do it. Flossie says, I think I got around 2 trillion rep from doing this event. I love it. That
Nice.
event for G7s in particular is amazing. For G5s, you guys don't get the anomalies, so work on doing your Dauntless rep grinds in the Mirror Universe. That's your heroic moment. But this applies to everybody. If you want the most amount of rep crew, this is kind of a good setup. Why? Because you've got the speed from the impulse speed from Riker, and you get the critical hit chance a little bit. You get both rep bonuses either side, depending on what you have, which is absolutely important to do. While Floyd Davino, you could put this same setup onto the Dauntless, and it would make quite a considerable difference with that. But the only difference is with the Dauntless, I would go probably with SNW. That's just my personal opinion. I like this sort of
Of
setup.
course you can.
Yeah.
For the Dauntless, use Riker, then you have the bonus from Jabel.
Yeah.
And then you kind of take less damage and get their rotation. I mean, you kind of need, I think, tier 10, 11-ish Dauntlesses to make use of that crew, because before that you might not survive long enough.
Yeah.
But you can go step by step there, like using Hammer instead of Filun, and then upgrading to that crew.
Yeah, and great question there, Dos. Dos says, Borg, you having problems with crit problems? No. So I've always said this, Dos. The art of crewing is starting with your basic. My basic includes all of these. I don't make changes until I'm ready. So now I've gone for the rep bonus, which is, like, I'm increasing shield mitigation. I'm getting rep on both sides. And suddenly I'm looking at myself going, do I need more critical? Probably not. Do I need more rep below deck? Probably yes. And those are options that I would suddenly go into. So, like Admiral, what's his name? Freeman, that's the guy. Yes, Freeman. So Alonso Freeman becomes a good replacement here, Dos. And then he gives me the extra bonus that I need for rep there. Do I want that as a high thing? I'm not sure. Then, as been mentioned by a Riskbreaker, which is absolutely awesome, he says beer. Why? Because rep is considered like loot, right? And then I'm suddenly going, do I want the burning? Do I want this? Do I want the shield mitigation? Sure.
Yep.
Do I want the ISO damage? Probably not. I don't know. So then I'm making a decision now. Okay, beer. I'm going to take that because I want to get more.
Though if you're using it for the 10K Ekara rep bonus, then those 200% won't move the needle. It's then more about the stuff bonus you're getting from the positive rep bonuses. And I need to test it. I didn't look, honestly, I wanted to test, but I forgot today to see if they really placed it in the same bucket to check the numbers. But maybe somebody did.
Yeah, but what I'll show people is like we'll go Riker, right? Because this is the setup that you recommend. We've got loads of rep bonus below deck, right? And we've got, we've taken away the critical hit, which is very interesting. And I'm going to show people the differences. Will we get a Galactic Anomaly today? Probably not, because they spawn at random times and they do stuff like this. But the most Galactic Anomalies you can find the edge of the margins for G7s. That's where you look, and you look here and you go, there is one.
You have 2 minutes, and then there's a 10-minute break.
And I missed it. Oh, no, I didn't miss it. And then, we got there. No, I can't even reach it with this. Yes, I can. So the important thing to figure out is, let's see if we can get there really quickly, and I'll show you how we can do this with the rep thing. We'll get there as quickly as we can. Come on. Is that enough? Nope. I need to put Swanton screen. Yeah, I can't make it in time. But anyways, we'll send it there for that one. The key thing is that's how you chase them around, and there's a few that pop in there. I'm hoping the next few will pop in about here. I think they pop in at this and this. These three. Mainly after that one. Yeah, good luck hitting the 73s. I know, retrieving, what I'm going to try and show, I hit the 73s quite comfortably with my original crew and my crew setup, so it'll be interesting to see with that. And as we're doing that, we'll switch to Quasel's screen, which is in there. By the way, guys, if Shockwave Prime ever has a screen, do you reckon I probably did something about it?
Nah, never. You wouldn't do stuff like that.
Quasel,
that's
go
some
on
stuff you
Twitch, turn your volume up, and let's see what happens here. Oh.
Captain, we have a new screen share.
Why is he a transformer? This is Star Trek.
No one is brave enough to ask.
And now we go to Quasel's screen. There you go. Why is he Transformer? No one's asked him. Has anyone asked Shockwave why he's a Transformer? Quasel, did you ask Shockwave he's a Transformer? You probably didn't.
He said, "Who knows?"
Yeah, who knows? He's like, looks more like a Guyver. It's absolutely amazing. So that's the rep crew setup, right? For these, that's what's really amazing, Quasel, about those specific ones. For the next one that's coming, which is the what did I call it? I forgot what's it bloody called now. It's the thing of violence, isn't it? It's called the Ripple of Violence. Yeah, there it is. Ripple of Violence will be coming next, which is just an ISO damage increase, no negative connotations of it. You just got to chase it around. This is where your mission hostile setup becomes very important and to do with that one. But for the adaptive hull one, which is the other Galactic Anomaly we have while we're waiting for this Galactic Anomaly to appear, which I'm watching it on my screen, and if it appears, I'll get there. For that adaptive hull one, we need to avoid hull breach, or do we, Quasel? Or can we overpower it at tier 1? That's the thing to sort of figure out.
That kind of depends.
Okay.
On your ship type. Especially for the lower tiers.
Okay.
Because if you look at it, tier 1 has 100% more damage.
Yes.
So if you have an interceptor, hull breach doesn't only give you 50% more damage,
yes.
which kind of sounds like a bad deal. You know, the hostile gets double the damage.
Yeah.
Because don't forget, hostiles have just 100% base damage. So if they get a bonus of 100%, that means they do double the damage.
Yeah, exactly.
So that sounds like a bad deal. But the crew a lot of us are using is Soother. That's the important one. Then we have PQ.
Yes.
And then let's set Torres just for the basics. Then we can look. We have hull repair. So those officers together give you 90.9% hull repair.
Yeah.
So the game caps it at 95%. But if you remove hull breach, you lose 20% hull repair because you're getting it from interceptor emergency protocols. That in turn would mean you're dropping from 99 to 79. And that in turn means, or from 95, because that's your cap.
Yeah.
That in turn means you're taking about 4 times the damage because you can't repair it. Depending on how long the fight goes. So if you kill them in 1 round, might not matter.
Yeah, that's true.
Anything that goes beyond 5-6 rounds, you are way better having hull breach on an interceptor. But if you're looking at an explorer, maybe, like the 73 ship setup, those don't care about that as much. So there it's easy. Just get rid of hull breach, enjoy less damage.
Yeah.
So Vengeance and the other ones are kind of a little bit, well...
Yeah, exactly. They're strong enough to do things anyway. But the key thing is, if we're translating this down to a G5 player who cannot get the anomalies, right? So they're not getting anything. The crew setup as well what that tells the G5 players is, guys, you need to make sure your DTI store and you get Soother maxed as soon as possible. And you work on Seska and Soother. They'll become your go-to. You know, Chang becomes your go-to as well. So don't leave those officers while you get there. But for your rep setup, we will show you a rep setup that is designed for as well as G7, as well as G6, G5, G4, G3, G2. And, well, if you're doing rep grinding a G1, then you're in trouble. But yes, that is things that are very important to figure out. With this setup, so having hull breach is not scary, but at tier 4 though, Quasel, the tier 4 setup with the hull breach and the adaptive hulls, they have a 600% hostile and armada damage. Now remember, these hostiles don't have any research or don't have any officers or anything like that on there. So their 600% is 600%. Unlike our 600% is 0.06% or whatever it is. So there's a huge difference. But then is it worth the 5,000% rep bonus? Yes, because you want as much rep as possible. So the theory is you drop down a level and you hit as many of those as possible, because the minimal rep loss you would lose by going down a level would be completely regained by going up a level and using hull breach and the same setup you've always had. Now, would you drop even further? That makes you get more of a rep crew, loot crew over trying to go for pure damage. That's a big discussion to have, Quasel. Which way would you go, Quasel? Genuinely, as you personally, Quasel, the player, which way would you go if you've seen a tier 4, you want the 5,000% rep bonus, you're an up 72. Do you hit the 72s or do you go to 71s or even 70s?
I might go to the 71s.
Yeah.
And then it might be more the question which I've had today is which one is spawning? Because I might not even have the choice. Like I need to do 71s or 72s or 73s, depending on where the anomaly pops up. And then I might use different crews depending on in which spots they are.
Yeah.
So if I'm going for the maximum of reputation, like you said, using a loot exocomp maybe or thing, I would go one level or 2 level down because they don't lose as much as I might gain with all the bonuses, especially if I'm then using an exocomp.
Yeah.
But
also, Quasel, in the Battle Pass, if you purchase the $20 Battle Pass, you get a loot exocomp, which is 100%, right? Like the Incursions one. You double that up with the loot exo from Incursions and everything else that goes together. And my God, have you got a boost and a half? And the bottom rung for G7 is 71. There's no benefit to dropping any lower than 71. Absolutely correct, Sugar Relentless. I'm asking the question to just show people that, you know, the drop is too low to go after that. So you should be able to do it. And that's really important to figure out. The key thing is how you crew it to do so. Flossie has a great idea with her one. So Flossie's one is very, very different compared to everybody else's. She goes with Black Ops, she goes with Strange New Worlds Black Ops Chapel as captain, even though she doesn't have a captain ability, with Falloon and with Rachel Garrick on either side because none of them have anything else. Get as much rep bonus as possible, which is quite interesting to see. Black Ops Chapel there. And Rachel Garrett on the side. And then below deck, there's no extra rep bonus people, but she has no hull breach or critical damage. She puts in Walk Carroll, she's got Joachim, she's got Neelix, and she got Kim. Very interesting, because I just heard recently on that, and Lostin says that's on his rep clue. Lube is finally here, and he subscribed for tier 1. Lube missed all the singing, he missed all the speed trains. Is that what we're calling it now? Speed trains that are coming in.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Lube. Yeah,
we only need 7 anymore.
The great news is, watch this cheekiness. Are you ready for this cheekiness, says Quasel? The great news is, I'm so glad that Lube is subscribing tier 1 to me, and I subscribe tier 3 to him. Yeah, I just think it's fair how it's I'm kidding. Don't do it, Lube. I just need the numbers, tier 2, then tier 3. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, exactly. Lube's like, oh, for God's sake. God, no! I said this, he said, for doing that, and said it on Twitch. That's absolutely hilarious. It's just like, do it. Do eat. Lost it. Remember, you can't spell or eat, or he's calling you. Lube's like, I'm not listening. Who's this Nigel? I don't even know who he is. That's quite funny. It's a bit thirsty. For the love of free swag, you're alive. Oh my God, Free Swag is alive. I haven't seen you in ages, buddy. Nice to see you back here. Does a ship actually fly if it's got no captain maneuver? I was under the impression it wouldn't. Oh, great question. Yes, it does fly. It just means you're using brute force of your ship. So you're not actually doing anything else. So yeah, you'll still fly, you'll do everything. I'm still waiting for this galactic anomaly to spawn. Lostin, why are these things not spawning? Your prophecies are yet wrong again. No.
1 minute, in 1 minute, you can be happy to see one.
He's treating you like an oat juice cortado. Oh, whoa, Lostin. Do I talk about the love of your life? Do I talk about your love of your life? I don't talk about the love of your life. G6 scrapping will bring spawning. No, that is not true statement. That is ridiculous. G6 scrapping will not bring the spawning of Galactic Anomalies. The key thing is, though, that is the rep crew that they've done there. Also, it's a rep crew that a lot of upper body, well, I've been thinking of something else. Sorry, Colby. So upper levels of G7 players are using at the moment.
Sure, it helps, but don't forget, you have a lot of reputation bonuses on by default.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's a little bit messy now because there is way too much in it. So that's the stuff we're working on for the future.
Yeah.
But if you're looking for FK, so for loot bonuses,
Yeah.
and you can see there's a lot of values already in there. So it depends on what you're going after. Maybe I can prepare for the next time to show people how much. I think it's a few hundred, if not a few thousand.
% rep. What
Depending on account.
Yeah, but what I
rep
find
you're already
fascinating.
gaining,
But
so.
what I find fascinating while I'm waiting for this galactic anomaly. Oh my God, something spawned. All right. Oh my God, it's completely the other side of the galaxy. Son of a evil thingy. Oh no, wait. There's one here. No, that's oh, that's a 75. I can't even reach that. Stupid Vengeance can't reach those things. So annoying. While I travel to the other side of the galaxy, which is going to take me 65 years to get there. Oh wait, maybe I can jump to this. No, I can't jump to that. Of course I can't. Of course, everything's a lot slower. We will try this rep crew and see how it is. Disco, yes, 67 Strider. Strider, how you doing, buddy? I haven't seen you in ages. Welcome in. So I will get there. Now, let me flick to my game. Yeah, I said flick. While I wait for ad break starting. Well, that's probably a good time for an ad break because, you know, it's going to take me 6 years to get to the game that I want to get to. Let me flick on my game and show you guys. So, right, so we've now reached here, and then we will... Oh my God, come on, Vengeance. 30 seconds to get there. Right, well, we're going to hit this 73s. We're going to use the rep crew that Quasel recommended, and we're going to have a look and see how good it is. And bearing in mind, Quasel, I'm getting super high damage from that, so I hope this actually works. Afternoon, Coder Foxtrot, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Thank you for following us as well. This is a very good time to follow. Battle passes will be given out later if you're here for that. But we're trying to do rep crew. So this is the rep crew setup that we have. Lost in, yeah, as you can see, this is Quasel trying to teach you. E. Riker, Feloon, and Black Ops Chapel, right in there, and how they're going to do. So what we'll do is we'll go with the against the grain rather than with the grain on this one. So we go with this one, and watch this. Yeah, defeated it quite easily. Let's look at how much damage we took. That's a lot, Quasel. Can you explain why? This is why I wanted to show this.
Yeah, because you don't have any repair. You might have lost shields. That's why you need to punch down on those. Maybe the shield piercing triggered from that event. That's why you can't hit the same target with a loot crew.
You need to use that cruise on 72s. Thanks, Ferry. That's exactly what I thought. Right, okay. So, Ferry, out of interest, before I spawn back out, right, and head towards that system on the 72s, because the 72 just there, so I can easily just go across. Is this the setup you guys go for? Look at this setup here. Now, would it be better that I put Borg Hugh or anything like that at the bottom? It says of Alonso Freeman. Can we adapt this crew in any way to showcase what's really good? I think you can also base in that system. Yes, you can, Sandra.
So yeah. You could, for example, start adding Soother on top. So we're repairing way much. We could look at how many rounds your fight goes.
Yeah, so we
before we make decisions.
Yeah, I will go this, and then let me show you the rounds that we have. So here we go in the battle log. It's popping up. Not the one that the one I lost. Let's go to the one that I won. I am doing it in. Let's have a look at this. Well, I'm doing it in 14 rounds, which is way too much, right? 14 rounds is too much to do so. Right, so...
or you need the repair, and you're losing shields.
Yes.
So that's two things you need to look at.
So Soother becomes a big option here. The art of crewing is you're adjusting one little bit at a time. Do we like the impulse speed, and do we like the critical chance, or can we go with something a little bit stronger up here to make a difference?
I'd remove the impulse speed as first, because, you know, that's the thing that...
Yeah.
It depends how you play your game. If you want to just do it quickly... while you're looking at it, or do you just use Kishara and queue him up? Then you don't need Riker as much.
Yep.
You might want to have less travels back and forth. So you need a Soother, and most likely Chang is your best option there.
Yeah.
And maybe lower deck. Yeah, that looks quite
well.
Okay-ish.
Thank you, Ferry. That's good. This is the setup that Quasel was recommending. Let's add Walk Savick. That's a good suggestion in there as well. I prefer Kim to Neelix, but very similar. Fair enough. We can remove this. Let's make my life a little bit cheaper, and let's add. We can add Kim in, but Walk. Does Walk Carol do anything against these now, Quasel?
I mean, you have only a 10% chance. So in 90% of the cases, Carol helps you. Though using Carol with Chang reduces her usefulness because part of those hostiles, depending on which ones you hit, have only 2 guns. So if you're using Chang and Carol, it's kind of I'd rather remove it. That
Yes.
doesn't help you much either.
And
Maybe
also,
put
one
Seska
of the things
back
I
on.
did was I did a lube, which is kind of bad. And I just remembered that I left this on Armadas because I was doing Armadas earlier. So let's put it on hostile hit as well to make that difference, right? And the key thing is now we can spawn up there. So he says Gorkon, that Ferry recommends. You have to have to.
I mean,
you have, yes, I do have Torres below deck there,
Gorkon
Ferry.
doesn't help you much. You have Boris Torres, so Gorkon doesn't do much for you.
Yeah. And put Savic below deck.
And Gorkon has another.
Yeah. Why is Gorkon a useful thing here? Change a Riker to E Picard and change lower decks beer to someone else. Chapel.
There is no beer.
There's no beer. Beer got moved.
Chapel is it, you already have Azurity Cascade from Savic. You don't need more of that.
I see. I see what he's trying to say to me. So put Chapel below deck if you've got Gorkon, and then add Chapel for even more ISO damage. That's a very good crew. ISO damage, all of that, and the Gorkon on top. Shall we try that? Because, you know, I'm rushing through these anomalies. Yeah, I'm rushing through these anomalies as fast as I can. So I'll go to 73 again, and we'll see how that goes with that one. It's a good barometer to test, which is absolutely amazing. You do not need Taurus when you have Gorkon. Thank you very much, Sandra. That's why he's good. Here we go, Ferry. So we're going to try it really quick. So that'll just give us a bit of time to get there, hopefully in 30 seconds or less. And we can have a look and see what difference that makes. But you see the art of crewing. What we did was we started with that. What I started with my basics, which was my Chang setups with Sudar Seska. Then we adapted those things as we went along. Rather than starting from scratch, we worked on what the hostile thing count. So we're going to kill the same Romulan one. Let's see if we get less damage on the shields. It's good on the 73 to try it as well. Right? And look at the difference. What a difference that is, Quasel. It's like a minor scratch.
You wait until you need to hit a few, because if it does, the 10% doesn't proc, you don't take damage.
And that is Quasel trying to still say that he was correct and Ferry was wrong, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah, it's still there. And let's try it a third time, and let's see if we can prove Quasel wrong. Yes, we proved him wrong. That's 3 in a row. Shall we try it on Explorer as well, Quasel? Oh, right. You know what? Let me try it on another. Do you know what? I'll try it on this one as well. And you know what? We'll also try it on this one. And also we'll try it on this one.
It's Sutter. It's no surprise because you're repairing a lot of stuff.
Oh, my
God. It
God.
always depends on the rounds. And yes, oh my God, because Sutter with 20% repair added cuts your damage you take down to 25% of the damage. That's what we discussed beforehand.
Yeah, exactly. And that's amazing. But what it did was it showed that we can do these Galactic Anomalies by a crew setup like this, and it's fantastic. So that crew, Ferry, thank you very much. Sandra, thank you very much. Sandra's really knowledgeable and Ferry really knowledgeable. I hope it's 2 people that would apply to the thing that they have going, because those are 2 people who are absolutely superb at teaching. So there you go. Those are the things that they're doing in there, and we're queuing it. You could see I can go forever, which is great. Savic, a huge difference. Another one bites the dust. Exactly. The shield drop is a problem, but we're holding it fine. And that shield, you could see I got hit by the shield and my shield was low, so this next one should be a lot stronger. And I should not survive as much as it works its way through. So I'll wait till the shield gets it to its good repair level, and then I go again. And then we just keep it going. Look at that. Kishara works really well, doesn't it? It's fantastic. Look at the Kishara working like it's no problem.
And you can see the difference. Sometimes you take way more damage and not. It depends on the round.
Basically, Quasel's wrong. I'm just going to say it. Quasel was wrong. Ferry was correct. That's the only thing. So what's the final crew? So I conquer you. If you're a G7 player, or even if you're a Dauntless player, let's show you this crew. This is the setup that we have here that works well. Sudar, Gorkon, a little bit of rep bonus on top. Ferry gets a huge difference in rep. For the upper G7 players, they usually don't even use use the Gorkon setup, but what that means is it gives you more below deck space to put a bit more ISO damage in there. Let me go and die really quick, and I can show you the full setup so people can take screenshots and work their way through. But Quasel does that setup. You have it ready as well on your app, and we can show people in the app what it does. That's really ready, which is the STFC cheat sheet app. So use it as best you can. I'm going to try and kill myself as quickly as possible if it happens that
I
quick.
have still the old one up to show because I opened how much bonuses I would have with that crew, with the pure rep crew.
Okay. As we flick across to Quasel, let's have a look. There you go, Quasel. That's the setup that you have. We're on Quasel's screen now. He's going to show us a few things that actually work out quite well. And as we look at those...
you can see...
Oh, my God,
example,
we hit it. We hit the goal. Thank you so much, Simon says. Thank you for everyone who's subscribed. We hit the Partner Plus goal. That is amazing. How does it? How well does it work with Janeway instead of Gorkon? You know what, Papa Yuki, if I can kill my stuff in time and make it through while Quasel explains this. So, Quasel, what's the setup now? Explain what we've got on screen.
So that's the first setup we had with all the loot bonuses, just to show a few of the numbers.
Yeah.
You can see you have about 1,100 faction points gain just from research and using Fallon. Holodeck gives a little bit, Freeman gives it, you have stuff from Syndicate. So it all adds up. Then you have the general loot bonus, then you have the Klingon reputation bonus. I just choose one of them.
Yes.
It's the same for every faction. Another 600%.
Wow.
Which goes in a different place in the formula. And then you have general loot bonuses, which is another 150. And those are going into the different positions in the formula. We can talk about it the next times. Then I can prepare maybe a visual for it to make more sense of it. So it always depends on your situation, how much the 5,000 or 10,000 gives you more, especially with exocoms in combination. It can be quite powerful, especially if you have 1,000 positive reputation bonuses only.
Yes.
That's why we're building this thing, because sometimes it's just, if I have 1,000, is a 50 more relevant or not? So that's maybe a stuff where we can lose Doc, because Doc has only 50% loot bonus, or Freeman, because Freeman has only 50%. If I'm already using Phelan with 400, maybe not as important anymore.
Yeah, 100%. So you might actually go more with that one. It'd be intriguing to see with the tier 4s how people sort of cope with that, because I think that would be something quite huge for people to figure out how they do it, because that, I think, will make a huge difference to the understanding aspects and how you do that. Now, what's really intriguing, though, what I'd love to ask in the panel as well, which I think is interesting, is when it comes to, abs, right? You have a G7 account and you also have a G3, I believe. Is that right, abs? Albatron? A Baldron? Oh, no. He's gone to sleep again. He has gone to sleep. Ghost Pepper, when you do rep grinding, what are the setups that you like to go for as a G5 player, and what would you recommend at that level? And G4.5 or wherever you are now. 50?
G4.5? What the hell?
Yeah, exactly. At G4.5. You're ops 50, right?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Most of the rep grinding I've been working on lately has been on Augment. And so I've been throwing Kim on the bridge because he's the only one that isn't just FKR only.
Yeah.
So I've been throwing him on. Aside from that, I don't do a whole lot of actual rep grinding, honestly. I always kill feds and I can auto grind them, so I just throw my ships out and do that, and I just build it up naturally. So I've never had to just go and grind. That's one of the things that just
interesting.
I have.
So you let's just transfer across. So if you're in G5 or G4, right, and you wanted to do a little change on this crew. So I'm just going to use the Dauntless as a good example to the stuff that I want to get into, right? Okay, so I want to get to the G5. You obviously can search by loot rewards, right? That is the important thing. What you want to do is you want to find how you can get as much rep as possible above deck. So Black Ops Chapel becomes it does not count in the loot crew setup, so you need to remove that and plus apply. So Black Ops Chapel becomes a very important person that you guys can upgrade and sort of put in across at the top, right? So
I don't think they count as loot rewards because it's just reputation. And
Sure.
to be exact, it's any reputation on any hostile. Ignore the text of Felun and SNV Black Ops Chappelle, Freeman, everything that's positive reputation only scores on any hostile and any reputation. And yes, that means you can use that on your grind with the augments if you still needed your reputation there.
Yeah. So the beauty is, as you can see on screen, I start with Ent E Picard, Feilun on the right, Chapel on the left, Black Op Chapel. I put Freeman, Doctor, and even Beer. And if you remember the super old generations, I don't know if anyone can remember the super old generation, there is another officer. I call him Fat Borg. Fat Borg is a really, really good person to get in as well, who would give you reputation at the early levels towards that. So where is Fat Borg? There he is. Galinar, you get him in there. Galinar can also give you rep bonus. It's very small, but that's how you can work your way through. From him, you switch to this, and that becomes your rep bonus for you at the lower levels as much as you can, because you can access these officers as you do. Loot means rep bonus increase, just so you're aware, and same with Beer. Loot means rep bonus increase, so no rep bonus is the only thing. And then you've got Freeman that increases the war stories, which is fantastic rep bonus. And then Galinar, you don't need him below deck, you put him only above deck, but he gives you for the mantis and stuff, so that doesn't work on anything else. It scores for the event or FTR as well. Quasel, what is Crisito on about, which I think is important to see. But Ghost Pepper, that would be a setup that you would go to. Now, if you want to make your Dauntless last a lot longer, a lot of people, the old school people, go with the SNW setup. What is that? That is with SNW Pike, right? And then, just let me remove the below deck ability. And then from that, you go with the NSW setup, where you go with the group and you get Hammer in. Why? Because he does all the surveys. So that's why you work your way through from 63, 65, and so on and so forth. You work your way in for the survey grind. And then, depending on what level you are, you might go for speed, or you might actually go for, a lot of huge critical damage, which is quite massive from Sam, or you go for weapon damage with Kirk, right? Which is those are your setup as how you do it when you go into the Mirror Universe for your lower level players to get as much rep as possible. Yes.
The reason why we are using Strange New Worlds Pike is because he moves damage from the hull to your shields, because per default 20% of the damage goes through your shield, and he moves more of that towards your shields again. And in this case 11%, and that means like 20%, and if he does 11%, then he halves the damage you're getting.
Yes,
and
exactly.
The more percentage you get, the more effective that's most of the time it can be beneficial to go for the full synergy, unless you have, for example, Replicant Carol below deck, because she does kind of the same, but not on first weapon, but every weapon afterwards.
Yeah,
so it's always a little bit of a tinkering around with it.
Yeah, well, what's interesting is Mufasa has just shown us this sort of setup already, which is pretty much everything except Mirror Hura and Torres, right? So Mufasa, who's an Ops 43. Mufasa, can you talk me through the crew that I've just seen? You've got Black Op, but the thing is, there's no captain's ability. Are you happy with that, Mufasa? Or can you speak? I don't know if you can. Yes, you can. Go ahead, Mufasa. Mufasa? Okay, we can't hear Mufasa as well. We're having a great day with technical difficulties. Even Mufasa can't even speak to us. But that's the setup that he has, and he uses Mirror Hura. Now, obviously, you've got to do you've got to do the arenas to get Mirror Universe Hura.
Check.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Okay, Mufasa. So that's your crew setup. I've just put it onto the screen. The only difference is I'm moving Galinar from Mirror Hura. Why you go with a captain that doesn't have an ability? Like at your level, well, you're up to 43.
Yeah, I'm 43. I actually use this when I grind mirror hostiles and surveys.
Okay, great.
For the trip FKR grind. And the reason I go with this setup is because it actually, for me, I've noticed it actually ramps up their rep dramatically.
Okay.
Now, obviously, you can switch Black Ops Chapel, right?
Yeah.
And put, an Epic card there instead if you wanted to. And that worked just fine also.
Mhm.
But overall, this has netted me a tremendous amount of rep just doing that. It's allowed me to get above 1 billion on all three of my factions at 43.
Yeah, and this is what he suggested, right? You can go for the epic card. What that does is it boosts the loot gain, gives you some isolytic damage as well on top, which is not huge. It's cascade as well, and it multiplies each round 3 times, so it keeps going. So that could be a setup that people could look at and could make it quite interesting to see. So that is for our lower players as they work their way up. Also, it's something that may be useful for our upper players if they want to see, as you get more of these sort of galactic anomalies, you want to work your way through and see whether you can use them in a beneficial way. So absolutely superb setup there. But it shows what you do in the lower levels does matter in the upper levels. So you can replicate that same crew up there. Don't you agree, Quasel?
Yeah, especially for him, it's so effective because don't forget, the values I showed you is my research at 72.
Yes.
They don't have 600% from research. They have maybe 100, 150. They don't have syndicators high. They don't have maybe even not even the officers at tier 5 or maybe a tier 3-ish.
Yes.
So that game is vastly different. That's the reason we just can give you pointers to what to look for. Is it survivability? Is it more reputation but punching down? It all depends on your account state. Which research did you do? Which ship are you using? What's the firing pattern of the ship?
Yeah.
This game really needs a PhD to master it.
It does. And there's a very good question. You'll Eat Bugs says, Falloon, that's a high-level syndicate level to get him. Yes, but Mufasa at Ops 43 has him. So he is obtainable.
I am an exception. I mean, my syndicate's at 50 right now.
50? Oh, my God. I mean, I don't want to ask what Ghost Peppers is because it could be like 20 as far as I'm aware.
Really?
23?
No, ye of little faith.
Okay, 24.
Just face. I think it's 49. Hold on. Yeah, 49.
54, I conquer you here. So you can. Okay, so if Falloon becomes a person you can't get in there, this setup would work out a lot better. And then you put Black Ops Chapel in there as well. Look, yeah, so you can add her into the mix. And that becomes your setup instead if you can't get Falloon. Right, there you go. That's for the lower players and to do so and makes it works well. So that's amazing. And we showed for the upper players how that would work as well, which I think is very, very important to see, Quasel. And that shows that they are defeatable. And we can also prove that the art of crewing. Quasel's got his style because it works for his research, but everyone's research is different and how they do things, right? And this is important to figure out. Well, this is the setup that currently works for me. The reason Gorkon's up there because I don't have Torres. If I remove Gorkon and I put Janeway, I need Torres in the bottom here somewhere. Am I willing to risk removing, either morale or am I risk removing anything else for the sake of adding Janeway on the top? I don't know, but this setup gives me the most amount of rep for my level. Ferry, Lost In, Flossie, all of the players are in the 74, 75. Sandra as well. Very well respected, gets us up to that level, which I think is magnificent. And then Forgotten Sex says, my 16-month-old account is up 66 with Syndicate 55 and a max Falloon. Getting Falloon is not that bad. Yeah, very good. Thank you, Forgotten Sex. That's great thing to know. And then I Conquer using Ops 54 and his Syndicate is 54. So you're upgrading yourself at the same level, unlike someone on the stage who's
crying out loud.
It's just like
this is why you bring me on here every time.
Well,
this is what I'm here for.
I mean, I bring Colby on to just it's banter, and then I bring you on for complete abuse.
Smack talking.
Yeah, smack talking.
Yep.
But yeah, your syndicate level is 49, and you're on Ops 50, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but you've just turned up 50. Yes, I know. It took her 8 years. I get it.
My God.
It took forever. She doesn't understand. It just wanted this, which is very, very valuable to see. And what syndicate level are you at 73? Sir Dan's great question. I'm at 61 because I free to play it. Congrats on 50, Free Swag says. Free Swag, that was like last week's news.
Thanks, Risha.
Yeah, she
It was just during your last broadcast. Come on.
Okay,
Like,
sorry, the
what,
last 3
Thursday?
days news. Yeah, 3 days.
Yes.
Which is absolutely amazing. And that is, I concur you, this is my only setup. And then Mufasa says to him, surveys in the MU provide FKR rep for all 3 factions equally and positively, which is why you should do it. McDougal says, are you going to build a G7 on common or skip? I'm going to build a G7 on common. I have the stuff for it. However, I'm about 60 miles away from. Well, I've got one building to finally get to the R&D and then to the shipyard. So I've got 2 to go to get me there. So I'll get there. But I've been attacking events. Also, that's a very good segue. You see what I did there, Quasel? We're attacking events. You see what I did? That is a great segue to the unbelievable change that happened this weekend, which is, oh my God, how many things did I win? You see, Ghost Pepper, this is what it feels like to win. I know you haven't seen it. It's just you keep clicking winner, and you win things like nonstop. Look at that.
Really?
Yeah, just that's what it feels like to win. Oh my God, look at all these wins. Just so many wins. It's, oh my God, so many wins.
I've already done all these today. You're just now getting in?
Yeah, no. I just show you all my wins. It's just like, it's amazing. The recruit has finally changed to the SMS that we've been looking for, which is a material spend SMS that goes from G3 all the way to G7, so you can easily hit that top figure. I'm obviously going for sniping tactics. If anyone's been watching me from server 155, I got you guys. I ain't going early and aggressive. I got one more. I got a couple more. I'm going to come after you. And then I'm going to get myself into here and unlock at least 1 officer for the first time. That change is sensational. Nigel, what faction? Klingon is what I'm sticking with. What it means to whale? No, I don't. It's like I told people, I haven't bought a ship in God knows how long. And which makes me, think about the potentially the Reaver, but I don't even know if I'll get that. It just depends on how we do with those things. But with the Skatsbok recruit, this is a fantastic change by Scopely. So massive kudos to them for making that change. Ghost Pepper, what do you see as your officer in this one? In your... Yeah? Out of interest?
I'm pulling up my game.
Yeah, no problem. It'd be good to see, or Mufasa, if you could let us know. Stinky Klingons, they are stinky, crazy, but Klingons have got multiple organs.
What do we need to know? Sorry.
What officer are you guys getting in your heroic recruit this weekend?
Heroic recruit this weekend is, I believe, let me pull it back up.
Is it Borg Q?
Anorax.
Anorax, okay, interesting. Very, very good officer to have. That is something very, very good to chase. So you guys keep an eye on that one. That's very good. And then Domo says Suitor on his one. That's also very, very good. Somewhere in the upper percentage of the player base, whale. But no, yes, I am. What did Floyd? Are you privileged? You go uppers and lowers. I'm like, yeah, no. It's how I speak to. I'm down with the kids, innit? That's why I'm saying uppers and lowers. This is a fantastic change. To go from G3 to G7, it allows you an opportunity to get that officer and challenge that SLB. This is Copley how we love it, and we should stick to this. Now, the one other change you should make is officer depot tokens to give us choices, and then we're winning. Because the choice token changed this month, and this change is huge for the game, which is amazing. Rizzbreaker says, in-game news. What am I looking at? What are they have announced now? So I've gone in here. Oh, for God's sake, this thing keeps popping up every 23 seconds. And there we go. So we're going to in-game news. What am I reading? Yeah, it is in the recruit. Yes, you're right. The Janeway recruit, the Anorax recruit, the Catspock recruit. Thank you, Rizzbreaker, for giving me that. That's absolutely amazing. That gives you guys an opportunity to do the G3 or higher for all of them in materials. It means people can spend it. And they gave us less choice tokens, but you got more per choice token. So let me show you the example. Quasel, depending on your previous ones, choice tokens now give you way more. So I'm an Ops 73, and my choice tokens give me 34.5. It wasn't, that was 14 previously. And then, 345K. So almost, 700K in that. I am telling you this now. The ship will give you that pretty much per day. If you unlock it at the right tier and the right level, it will give you that, per day, compared to the 216 they used to get with the refinery. So the refinery is only going to get better. The thing we saw in game when we opened it on Arkfall was it gave you almost that per day. right? No, I'm a 69 and get less materials. Okay, Jay Ignac, send me a DM and show me what it is as well, please, buddy. And we can send it to the people that we like and we can do. And that will be amazing. And that would be great. So I appreciate that. But that is... Get less materials. Okay, oh, God. Oh, God, Quasel, Jesus Christ, that echo almost terrified the living hell out of me. I was like, who's that nasally man? And it's me, which is I can't believe you guys listen to me like that. I've heard that Nigel is a member of the Lollipop Guild, so he's vertically challenged. Well, Floyd, you know what I'm saying? You know, vertically challenged, huh? Yeah, I know what you're saying, Floyd. I know what you're saying. I know you like it. But that's really important with that setup, and then the choice tokens allow that. Now, from here, Quasel, as I understood, on day one of the game, I went to the refinery, right? And it's this refinery here, the Sigma Resources. Oh, let me pull this. When you pull that, let's see, 1.2 million. Oh, yeah. I'm never pulling a chest around with Quasel here. That's the worst luck of all time. Here, you guys can pull more. So there will be a setup for the Reaver where you can pull way more than what it is. I bet Nigel is horizontally tall. I'm not tall at all. Oh my God, I wish I was tall. But you get more power steel, more titanium, and more dilithium, Sigma dilithium per pull. Now, a question for you, Quasel. I don't know if you can answer this. On day one, I saw that if you open the ship at tier 1, you got Sigma resources immediately. Is that a thing? So yes, so you get Sigma resources immediately. So at tier 1, just unlocking the ship will give you Sigma resources immediately at tier 1, which is fantastic. And it only gets better. Yes.
And it gets better with every tier, and
yes,
the costs don't increase.
They don't increase. Oh, that's interesting. That's a great change. That's a superb change.
Somebody already talked about it.
Yes.
And so I'm feeling comfortable talking about it too, you know?
Yeah, of course. You're more than welcome.
That's one of the changes. The costs don't change.
Amazing.
And each tier, it gets more efficient to pull those bundles.
Yeah, so no, let's form Voltron. He's saying that what it costs to open the chest doesn't change, but you get more materials every tier. So basically, if it costs you, let's say it costs you 1 trillion power steel to transfer to 2 million Sigma power steel, that will become 1 trillion power steel, and it will go 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, 6 million. Obviously, don't count the numbers. I'm just trying to do it in normal sense. You get more for the same pull. That is a fantastic change in the game. That change, it's really funny. The moment I said that, there's over 200 people in the chat. That change is sensational. It's player beneficial, and it moves us to a better target to remove this massive barrier. And I'll show you what the massive barrier is for you guys in the slightly lower than me level. It's this barrier here, this massive thing that you've got to get. That, to me, is now going to be a target of mine and attack it because of that one ship. So at tier 1, unlocking the ship already is beneficial. So that's the important thing. So here you now get, so I would save up, right? You now get 216k trit, and you get about, I can't remember, it's like 500 something. You will get like 1 million there, and you'll get about 700,000 here on tier 1, which is absolutely incredible. And that is phenomenal type things. And there is no taxing for the exchange, Mad Hatter, which is absolutely amazing. 1 million power steel becomes 2 million Sigma. Is that why? No, God. Mashed potato. Papa Yuki's. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Be careful,
No. Those numbers are making up, as you are. You know, I have no idea what the numbers are. I'm just, for my very simple mind, my mathematics needs to be done in that way so I can understand. Those are rookie numbers. You got to pump them up. Yeah, hopefully they'll be better than that. But it's just giving you an idea that this does not change, which is absolutely amazing. And on top of when you pull this, you get also ship parts, which means you can upgrade the ship with every pull every day, which I think is a superb change. Wow, there's more numbers coming in. 207. Maybe I should be talking more about this ship. The Reaver is going to give it that. I mean, you stash in game. No backtracking. We heard you say, yeah, mashed potato. I mean, I don't know, dude. I hope it's better than that, to be honest with you, Blood. So that'll be the thing. But Quasel, that change is great. Any other exclusives? Not exclusives, because it's been talked about in million streams. But any other piece of information that people need to know that they may have not watched any previous streams about that you can talk about?
I mean, for once, you don't have seen the upgrade time, so that has improved. It's not as quick as Jules made it look like in the beginning.
Yeah.
But I'd say it's okay.
Yeah.
All depends, of course, is it released as we have seen it? There's always a little asterisk on
Yes.
everything that's not live in the game, because things are always subject to change. That's why I'm very careful mentioning actual numbers, because very often we're trying to make them better, and then maybe there's a trade-off. So currently the chip looks good, worth getting, worth upgrading. But you know, we will tell you on release if it's stayed the same way. Another good change people might not have heard is it seems there are now more in general coming half packs into the game. So if you missed the release of the ship and are halfway there and say, maybe I should have gotten it, they're planning on adding the 50% packs. Like you can get half the blueprints, which is a superior move. Doesn't cost them anything. I think that makes them money.
Yes. And that's really
there
important.
Was rumors.
Yeah, go on.
If we're talking about stuff that's coming, so we can share it.
Yeah.
There might be, not too soon away, more access to fleet presets.
Oh, great.
Because that's a thing that's kind of been ignored. It seems bulk research is finally there, so we can really max whole trees if you want to. And that in turn should fix, the issue we have with bulk upgrades on buildings. If, get a different refinery and you're going across that point, your refinery not updating. So that should be fixed too with that then.
Amazing.
And lots of interesting things. And apparently there's a shift with things that are on the table. That's why I said in the beginning. So if you have the feeling you have a superb idea, like you when you came up with your, what was it, 7 points, 8 points, 5, I don't know anymore. But you can see a lot of those points are done now. I mean, lots of people have asked for it, but you were kind of the one that put it together in a list and talked about your list on stream multiple times.
Oh, it's the credit goes to the community and not me. All I do is moderate the stage.
I'm showing that everybody plays his part in it.
Yeah, sure. But somebody else will probably take credit. But the important thing to figure out is I appreciate you guys here for giving us that information. All I do is present it on a stream. If they listen, amazing. If they don't, but we do have some official CCs that are on the stage, and they do a lot of stuff for us, which I think is fantastic. There should be more lower cost packs. The more lower people can get, that is useful. The more people may spend and give people more of what they want and more what people join. For example, and I'm going to hit a very, very touchy subject in my next sentence, so please bear with me as I say this next sentence. The Just For You packs, where you got $20, $50, $100, and $200 difference upgradable packs, were very successful because people that got the $20 ones, they spent loads on it, and those packs were very useful, which shows and tells the STFC team that if you gave us $20 packs, loads of people picked them. When I go now to the store, this is a problem because there's no $20 packs. There's everything's 100 on absolutely everything. Look at this, 100 everywhere. Just like wherever I click, 100, IDIQ, 100. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, and here's 120. Just look at that cute little 20. The other thing as well to be wary of, right? I'm going to say this because this was a big mistake. This is what was pretty much in the $100 pack, right? Plus the Vengeance, plus the 3 factions of 20Ks, plus the 25 shards of Cat Spock, plus the Plasma, and some other bits, right? This was the $100 basically with about 5 extra things, right? What they've done, Quasel, which I'm sure you've seen, look what they've added to the $100 pack. See, this was the $100 pack right here. Right here. This was exactly what it is. And it had no Latinum. Remember, someone says, why is there no Latinum? It was weird, right? Someone said last week. Now there's Latinum. There's the unlock and all this. They've added in. So people who have purchased the $100 pack, they will comp you the difference between that. People who bought the $20 pack, It was you, Sydney Sorensen. That was amazing. We have told them they should provide a different pack to give you an option. Either a $79.99 one,
Yeah.
which allows you to upgrade because you never had this option.
Yeah, I'm totally with you. I mean, that's the thing I've heard, and I hope they go for it.
Yes.
Because that would make it the easiest way for people to decide, okay, do I want to get the upgrade pack?
Yes.
And then go for it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And that $79 pack, I'm telling Scopely, if you're listening now, not that, if you do, is that this, look at the chat, right? So many people may make the decision to go higher. Why would you miss out on $80 for the sake of not being able to do upgrade pack? You did it with the Mythic when the Mythic was there, where you can just go up another level. You do that as fairness. You provide the extra stuff that's in there, which gives you the 25k, the 25 cat Spock and all of that, and you do a $79 pack which had everything else in there. This was an addition last minute. I don't know why it happened last minute. I'm sure it was a genuine error and not something that was done out of purpose. Yeah, and G3 players need the amount of materials in that pack. So here you go. You got a G3 player just talking right now and saying, we need this level of information. Now, obviously, we get loads, by the way, Anjanu Maka. So you probably will get half of that, but that should be half of the levels of where it is. But that pack needs to be solved as soon as possible to allow people the opportunity to upgrade, and it's only fair. Because some people, just because they went for the $100 pack, right, Quasel, and they end up with, okay, maybe the cat Spock is worth it, people have to have an option. They never had that option. And that is really important.
I'm totally with you. Yeah.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I don't know if they can do those in-between packs, or if they have kind of, because the iOS store, I know for some time had slots price-wise.
Yeah.
I think that's changed, but I don't know how it is, like, if you have not, like, I don't know, because that's not their user price point. That's what I'm saying. Maybe that's an issue for them. I don't know. It shouldn't be, but you never know about the details within the business.
Yeah. So just to be clear, Ghost Pepper, you're getting confused. The $20 pack is still the same. The $100 pack was just this minus the Latinum, just this. Just these. That's it. Now they've added all of this from this level. All in there, in the $100 pack. So some people have bought the $100 pack expecting just this minus the Latinum, and that's all they got, right? And this is what requires a difference change. If they had that in the beginning, I would have bought it. Kind of makes me a little frustrated. CGQ2, absolutely correct, which is why I'm bringing it up on stream. It's like amazing work they've done. This needs to be solved tomorrow, please. Because if you solve this tomorrow, people will be happy when you continue on this fantastic upwards trajectory of this game. Because, all of you have, had loads of meetings in San Diego at Comic-Con, and loads of official CCs managed to get the opportunity. Hopefully, they've brought a lot of what you guys want into that conversation. And if they did, amazing. If they didn't, I'm sure it's like the moment and they brought up some information. This is another change that needs to happen. You do it very fast and you allow people the opportunities. They compensate those who bought the $100 pack. I can guarantee you 100% they have said they will compensate the people that bought the $100 pack with only this in. They will add all of this rest stuff in. And then the people that have the $20 pack need to have the option, because some G7 players went, well, I don't want because they've maxed the Vengeance. Why do I want this? My Surge is really well. My Battle Pass is really good. Do you know what I mean? Like all these things that people wanted are now like, okay, well, that's fine. And they just went for the $20 to save themselves a bit of money. But now with all these materials, they're now going, I'd give you the extra 80 to get all this, which is fantastic. Look at that. That's a brilliant upgrade in packs. So they should do that. Simon says he thinks it's because they may have pulled the new ship parts out of the pack. Yeah, we don't know. We don't know what they pulled, but there was an error and it got released incorrectly. But we don't blame live ops or any of the ops or stuff like that. It's quite difficult when something gets pulled last minute. There's people editing videos, there's people doing things, understood, but just fix it, please. That might influence the spend event participation as well, as we need to know ASAP. Yeah, Q-Dog be lurking. Exactly. So if tomorrow you guys can deal with it straight away, in the morning EU time, so that the Americans get it in time, and then hopefully people might spend on the event reset, which happens tomorrow at reset. So that's really important. Do we need to open tickets for the comp? Wicked, they have said they're going to make an announcement about it. So I would wait till tomorrow. If you don't get the no message being released, I would open up a ticket and just say, hey, the $100 pack's got all this extra stuff. I'd open a ticket now anyway and just get yourself ahead of the stuff. That is really important for people. Yeah, exactly. Humble C says, shut up and take my $80. And that's really... Oh, Humble, I hear you're really famous, by the way. You've been endorsed massively. Humble, you know me. I love you. So if you're in there, honest pride, I hope you get it because you're awesome, bud. So hopefully do this. But this is important. So just people are aware, that is a very important thing that they're going to look at and they're going to do. They have confirmed they will comp the difference to the $100 people. The $20 thing, I'm not really sure about, but that's something that you guys push for as well, Quasel, as well as everybody else with regards to it, to get it going, to do the $80 difference.
It just makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely right there. Brian Racer, you've jumped onto the stage. How can we help you, buddy? What would you like to say?
I was just going to counter Quasel's point that they were that it might not work for the iOS. This should be no different than a link pack from when they went from 100 to 80 whenever you bought the second pack.
That's true.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's how I would figure out how to word that to somebody important.
That's a great point, actually. Quasel, there you go. The link pact, which they go from 20 to 80. Yeah. That's
superb.
a superb suggestion. Love that. Brian walks in here, salters in and just goes, boom, mic drop, walks away. I love it. Absolutely awesome in every way possible. Speaking of iOS, when we're getting the update for the auto join faction daily, I think that will arrive Monday morning, crazy, because it takes out for Apple. But just so people are aware, we're talking about the auto join. The moment you upgrade it on the iOS, what you do in game is you go in game, you click on your event and in your daily events, you go off and on with your auto join, because to make it work. So you go in there, so it's this one here. So the auto join on, you have to turn it off and turn it back on straight away. Do you know what I mean? And that's important. Well, that's really quite saddening that it does it like that. But there you go, it's on. And then it puts it on that way. And then restart and just make sure everything's set to on. And that will work. Blame Apple Store for the delay. Well, we can't blame Apple. It's just one of those things that, it just takes time to get approvals from Apple with regards to those things. So that's really important to see. But that's an important piece of information there. That's the important information about the pack that they need to fix. Also, the important information that the Reaver is going to be really useful at tier 1. Getting it will open up your refinery to a level that's absolutely, brilliant, and will give you loads. All that Sigma addition and progress will be something you need to look forward to. We can always blame Apple if we want. I think a $50 half Athena unlock would be a hot seller. Well, Michelle, Quasel said loads of half packs are coming. Is that true, Quasel? That's what you said earlier.
That's what I have been told. So
yeah. So fingers crossed that we can get those half packs in there, and that will be really important for you guys to see. Those half packs will make a difference. Also, we implore, and I hope people agree, the Scopely for $20 packs, $50 packs, a $80 packs and $100 packs to allow us opportunities to make decisions in our spending habits and how we've been wanting to do it. I know Karasatach says that we've been wanting half packs for ages, and that's amazing because there's so many ships that we would get, because you might free to play half of it because maybe you can't afford the $100 for that month, and that's only fair. Everyone's a rich, rich Austrian in the middle who lives in the Alps and has a 7-story house. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just everyone has different things and has a garden. I don't even know what a garden is in London, but fair enough. I've already warned Colby that being here. I mean, it's just basically a tiny little. Grass is 1 meter. That's pretty much it. Haven't they done half packs for a few times, or just consistent about? They're going to be more consistent about half packs, according to what they've told the official CCs. Remember, the official CCs did not get told the right information, which is why, not the right information, just I think there was a miscombination between what happened in here and where it went with everyone else. Tech One says, I got pulled away for a bit. Let me look at the I got pulled away for a bit. No, we just spoke about the Battle Pass. You've heard about the pack. I've already said that. I missed a bit. Is a mythic pack no more? Yeah. So Brian Racer, there is no mythic track anymore. They have put all the resources. Quasel, do we have any confirmation on the resource amounts in the elite? Pretty much matches what we have in the mythic and elite combo, sort of thing.
According to what I heard from Tarpy,
yes,
because she always made those sheets about it.
Sure.
It seems to even be a little bit more.
A little bit more combo.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So we didn't pay a tax. We got an inflation on it. So yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Thumbs up.
That's amazing. So there you go, guys. According to the mathematical research, we actually have more in Elite and Mythic combo in this Elite Battle Pass than what we did previously. But the amount of tokens is less. But Jay Ignac, the amount of tokens is less, but the RS is more. As in, like, you can pull more resources from the choice tokens than you did previously. I think it was 200% more, if I remember correctly. Because I was 14 something, now it's 34 something. So
yeah, I think something like, I mean, depends on ops and
yeah,
and all the brackets and whatnot. So yeah,
it's important.
No, it's a good change.
Yeah, great change. I don't even see the old $100 pack nor the new version of it. Q-Dog be lurking. Did you buy the Battle Pass at all? If you have, you won't see those old packs. Those packs don't exist. If you bought the $20 one. For the G7 players, we get the same G6 materials as before, but G7 materials did go up. Exactly, retrieving. That's amazing. If you bought the $20 pack, the $100 pack disappears. Yeah, humble. Yeah, thank you very much for confirming on that one. So, yes, I did get the 20. Oh, so makes sense. Yes, so Q-Dog be lurking. What we're advocating for is an $80 pack for the difference with the material missing to allow people the opportunity to make that decision. Nothing's gone forever. If they determine they made money versus time investment, they will bring it back. If not, something else will replace it, and they think they can bring in more revenue. Yeah, very good point, KJ. Tech One's got a very interesting question for you, Quasel, and I have a very interesting answer to it as well, but I wonder what your answer is. He goes, what is the best method for opening a ticket? Every time I try and open one through the game, as soon as I enter the game info, I get the message, thanks for confirming. I'm going to put you in touch with a member of our team to assist you, and then wait hours for a response, if I even get one at all. Obviously, I can go through the private Discord, but I never get a ticket number going that way. Is there a better way to do it? Papa Yuki's email. Watch this, Quasel.
You have always the option on the web. I'm personally most of the time sending an email, but then you don't get a ticket number either. So
well, Quasel, I'm going to type !ticket into the chat. What happens? Is anything? Oh, look! It tells you how to do it. Oh, how funny is that?
All in there. All the options are in there. But as I said, it's like the advantage of sending an email, you don't need to go to their process of selecting what's wrong, because very often the auto-close tickets kind of is if you select categories that have from their view an automatic answer, and then you're getting nowhere.
Exactly.
So if you're doing it in-game, you might consider being more creative with selecting which option, and that's all I'm going to say.
Exactly. So, and also, Forgotten Sec has brought up a very good point, Quasel, which we need an answer to, Quasel, because, while we're continuing on Scopely, recovering and doing really well, and hopefully they got loads of new players starting, all these new players are going to start, right? There's a big question. Forgotten Sec says, so for the FKR Dimensional War SLB, why does G7 only reward the top 10 while the G6 reward the top 50? This is blasphemy, is what they say. Quasel, why?
Well, if you want to open up STFC.pro, or I can open it up.
Yes, go for it, Quasel.
And we can.
Let's do it.
We
this is
can
fantastic.
look at the player distribution in game.
So here we go. We're going to Quasel's screen.
Step.
And here we go, STFC.pro, one of the best sites at getting your statistics. Oh, look at that.
Then you can see that we have 2.8% players in G7, and he has combined it now. G5 and G6 are 33%.
Yes.
So G6 is a little bit lower than G5. So you can see that there are way more players in G6, and of course, more players.
Yes.
means that more players get rewards.
There's probably a threshold, Quasel. There's probably a threshold it needs to
Yeah.
cross. So let's assume,
Yeah.
you know, it gets to like 10
Yeah.
or 15%, then they increase the rewards based on that metric. So what we need, Forgotten Sec, is we just need more players to either be G7 or so on and so forth for us to open that word. I'd like to suggest that they expand the number of people they give SLB rewards to generally. It should be the top 25 to 50. 25 I agree with. I think 25 should be a good number, Quasel, rather than top 10. Yeah, which is... and RLB still pays 10, he says. The problem with that statistic is it varies by server. Some servers have a large amount of G7 population. Some have a lower amount of G7 population, McDougall says, which is true. I just had an offer for Discovery Cloaking for $9.99 and I actually bought it. There you go. Floyd Divino made a very good point here. He's a G5 player, right? He's a very good G5 player, has been advocating for all the G5s and everything like that. What Floyd has just proven, Scopely, listen, what Floyd has proven is that for a $10 pack with the cloaking, he bought it. Do you know why? He saw value in it and he went for it straight away. That proves to you that you've just turned someone who's not a major spender into going, do you know what? I'll buy that $10 thing. That option, if that was available for all levels, including G7, where you even give them, hey, there's a $10 and I'm like, oh, I really want to get the last bit of this upgrade, $10, right? I'm in. I'll go into my savings on this one. It's worth it. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm on my edge of my gaming spending money. That is valuable. That is important, and that is incredible. And that is something that we should do. We should always do. I get population, but on G7 heavy servers is ugly. But Quasel, that proves the point, right? Floyd Divino has done an amazing job, and he bought a $10 pack because it was worth it for him. Imagine if you, as a G7, saying you get a couple of bit more par steel, Sigma par steel, you suddenly go for a tenner. You won't even think about it, right? What do you think?
I'm the wrong person to ask because I've never bought packs for resources. I've always under the impression they come over time.
Why? I mean, do we have anyone on stage who's going to be reasonable? Come on. Just literally anybody. Wait, who else is there?
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I have bought reduced packs for features or primes or stuff I wouldn't have gotten else or didn't have had because they had value for me. So, yeah.
Do you know what, Quasel? I bet if they put $10 packs of getting you old avatars, old skins, old sort of frames, old stuff, people would buy them.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I think that people would buy any cosmetics. The question is, and that's maybe one of the reasons, is the game hasn't that many players. I mean, what do we have currently? Around 200,000-ish?
Yeah.
Like Chronox said, and it didn't even go down this month, or not much. So it's kind of stopped, the downwards trend. Designing stuff costs money. And if you don't have like a million players like in other games, because let's not forget, the games that thrive on cosmetics often have way more players in them. So producing versus selling needs a balance.
Yeah, but they don't need to design anything. Just put $10 pack and give me 3 frames.
Old stuff, sell old stuff. Yeah,
and also old hailing frequencies. Like, look at this in the chat. Flossy types, old hailing frequency. Karkos Chemcheck goes, cosmetics take my money now. You know, Retro Fury says, put them. I choose your own packs again. Put them in, you choose your own packs. You can have 3 avatars for a tenner. Or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like, or 2 avatars for a tenner, or an avatar for a tenner, and watch people buy. I want this frame. I want that frame. I just want to buy it. And you would make loads more money on sentimental pieces that are really important than anything else. That's it. I haven't changed my avatar or frame in 6 months, maybe a year, but they might buy it. I'd buy old cosmetics, Mashed Potato says. Let me buy old frames of avatar. Divine says, yet they won't buy a second builder for a $5. Yeah, but Divine, some people may buy, some people don't. Divine, you're always coming.
That's the beauty of this game.
Yeah.
Everybody has his own target. Everybody has his own way of playing the game.
Yeah.
So if somebody says, I don't need to build a slot, but I want that avatar because, that cat is so great or whatever, why not?
Yeah,
It's
I
their
mean,
choice.
if the USS Quasel skin would be available, I wouldn't even buy it for a penny. But if the USS Nigelrovers appears, I'm sure loads of people would spend at least $100 on it. I'm just telling you that way. But it's little things like that, joking aside, it's little things like that that make a huge difference to the game, and they're missing out on. So why not absolutely give everybody what they're looking for and make them, want to spend the money on the things they've been adoring and wanting for a very long time. Turn your great art department into a profit-generating machine, Vuel says. Humble C says, Revs always said, sell a $100 DS9 station skin refit and that'd be the biggest month of sales in history. Great point as well. Great point from someone who does that as well. Second builder, second researcher seems necessary. Yeah.
I've had a story why they are hesitant with station skin. Go into your station and then switch between interior and exterior view.
Okay.
And then you see a little animation and stuff like that. And the reason it seems why they were so hesitant with station skin is the transition between the interior and the exterior seemed to be one of those parts why they have been hesitant. And then think about ship docking slots. So it might not be as simple as it sounds sometimes. There are other factors that kept in mind as well.
Yeah, I mean, you see the middle there, Quasel. Why can't we just put something in the middle and still have these things sticking out?
Yeah, I'm totally with you, but
and then you
I can see the argument that some designers, and they have very often very beautiful designers, are saying, we have this transition, and on the inside of the station, you can kind of see the attachment points of the weapons and whatever. So it's I get it.
Yeah, which is fair enough. I mean, so some people will go for it, some people won't.
I would buy it.
Yeah, but you would
Shut
buy.
the fuck up and take my money.
Yeah, exactly. And,
sure, it's Deep Space Nine.
Yeah, exactly. Deep Space Nine is really worth it. Quasel, I really, really do hope that they get to release a ship soon because I can't wait to release that trailer, which is very Deep Space Nine.
I can't wait either to see that people see what you have created.
It's insane, isn't it? It's absolutely insane. I think it's one of my favorite.
And it's a shame you had to pull it off and come up with a different idea to have something.
Yes. And this is a good point. I've had 7 years to figure it out. It would Papa Yuki says it would work with the DS9 base skin as there was the pylons where big ships are docked at. Exactly. Nutella says those talks about Neelix and station sound makes me a little sad while the game still has many bugs and performance. Yeah, Nutella, I hope they focus on the bug fixes rather than, it's nice, right? If you want to swap Neelix and Kim, so he's the morale officer or whatever, fine. But the most important thing...
Think about it.
Yeah.
Think about it in another way. That's a big company. Different people do different things. The art department can't help with technical bug fixes. So it's currently kind of both is happening, like simple design decisions that are an easy add, technical stuff done in the background. So it's happening on both ends. Think about the performance of Claim All has improved. I have way less crashes lately. And there's a whole list on stuff they're working on improving it.
Yeah.
The game is built on a history that goes 14 years back, and decisions made back when still have ramifications today, because you can't always rip out a part of it and then hope everything else still works together. And step by step, we have seen it with the Battle Engine update. Mm-hmm. That's why we now have Galactic Anomalies, because they added the option to change the ship while in space. So some ideas, and then they have added on and added on and added on. And, it's like sometimes you need to go back and clean house. And we all know that sadly happens way too less in many software companies where legacy stuff is around for many years.
Yeah.
So
and you're absolutely right in that, Quasel. But so but at the end of the day, I hope they focus on on the major fixes that we really need in the game. And there's loads of people that are making comments here. Beachwell's like, we need the IA for the NX fix. The amount of rare export credits are the lowest pull you could get from a 3-day chess, and it needs to be a lot more. Sure, we can look at those and look at that mathematics with regards to that, and something that can be looked at, which is amazing. So we'll put that on a list to something that we can chat about at a future date, but something we can go to the team about. So we'll have a discussion, Quasar, later. I wouldn't complain if we had faction locks. Like, faction locks needs to come in to allow people to get up those reps, especially with these Galactic Anomalies. It'd be amazing. You can just hammer and get yourself up there really quickly, get on a lock, go back and do the other one. So if they fix the various areas, it's a win-win. Chronox said there are more things to fix on multiple areas, Chronox says, and if so, so if they fix on various areas, it's a win-win. Absolutely agree with you, Chronox. That's why SDFC.pro has got a fantastic website of all your statistics, right? So when you're a player here, if you're a new player, that's a site you need to go to, SDFC cheat sheet, which is green and no one knows why. I mean, his friend did something, but we don't even know. So yeah, the story continues. We'll figure it out one day. That is really, really important. So we can see that SDFC.pro, SDFC.phd are very fantastic. It's also on my panels on my Twitch page. So if you do forget what the link is, they're always available, and I'm always supporting them because they are fantastic people that do fantastic information, that do brilliant things. So those are things you need. Tech One is having a conversation with Sugar Relentless, which is very good. It's like, I wouldn't complain if we had faction locks. It's like, I agree with that. If it comes with something practical, I'm all for it. But Tech One would love to have some avatars frame, heading 50s titles, have no practical purpose or bonus, so I just ignore them. I haven't changed my avatar frame in years. I don't want to, but it allows people to do so. Neelix food was spicy, burning hot, so it burns. Aphostus says, Aphostus whooped me, by the way, in arenas, just so everyone's clear. Aphostus, you whooped me badly in arenas. That was not fun. I went on like a 20-game losing streak or whatever it was. It was unbelievable. We are in ads as we get that going, but everyone doesn't know it that. But go and support Sudo, guys. If you can donate, can you put the donate link in there as well? So sdfc.phd, here we go. I've pinned it for you guys all. If you wish to go there, you can donate on there. Can you put it on your page, please, Quasar, so I can show them what it looks like? SCFC.phd donate link. Just put it on your screen and I'll transition across. There you go, guys. There it is. Supports SCFC.phd. Allow them to do more work for you guys to do that. Now, if you do wish, we're trying to hit a goal today, which we got $3, by the way, which I thought was quite funny. Whoever sent the $3, you're amazing. $3 out of the 400 we're trying to raise today towards charity. If you don't do so, it's okay. I will still pay the difference in half. It's just Xwitch point tip. You can do it through there. It'd be really useful. You can. And let me explain why as well. If anyone needs tax paperwork for the charity in whatever country you are, I've done it for a few people. So if you want to get some tax breaks or anything like that in your country, please do let me know. I can send you the tax paperwork for the donation. So you've got to wait till the middle of the month when Twitch pay it out. We pay it out to them, and we can provide you with the tax paperwork to help you with your taxes, so you benefit more. So yeah, the more you donate, the better it is going that way. The reason I do it this way, so let me explain, so I'm absolutely transparent. I get a tax break from it. I don't make anything from this channel, so it gives me the bonus for getting a tax break. So that's the reason I do it this way, because it's a business PayPal account, and it allows me to pay it out to the charity, and I can get a tax break from it. That's the only reason I do it that way, just so people are aware. Very, very transparent about things. Hopefully that makes it soon. And with regards to other prizes and things, I am in discussions with my charity. We have had a major issue that I'm trying to resolve. Once I've resolved that issue, I'll come back to you guys all. I've still got the same list of people that I'm about to press the button on to do the draw, but we've got major transport issues with regards to that, where we're trying to figure out and get an answer on, because I don't want someone to win something and they pay the same price as that in tax, import tax, and shipping. All three, which is absolutely ridiculous. Phantom Cookie says, I love the GA system. Working on my 2 trillion rep grinded. Absolutely amazing. I know, Jeff Games, we reached it. Thank you, everybody, for getting us to Partner Plus. That's 10% extra going to charity, which is superb. We can do so. What I'm going to do from next month is, from the next arc, is we're going to raise the money, and then we're going to do a vote on the very last stream, and we're going to choose charities that people pick, so that people are aware, and then people will have links to charities, and we can go directly to them, and then they could, maybe take a photo and be credited in that. Whatever happened to The 1, Tech 1, not the 2, the 1. I just explained it now, Tech 1. If you want me to explain it again, I will. We're just working on that. Quazel's made it very clear to me that people are very angry, so I am responding
No, I never said angry.
in kind with regards to that.
Forward the question has been asked.
Exactly.
So,
Do they ever give us the new ship update? So Phantom Cookie, Quazel gave a minor update, just giving you guys a summary, which is the refinery is actually better because the cost of pulling the chest never changes as you tier up the ship. You only just get more as you tier it up, which is absolutely amazing. And that's I've Tavi Mosa. I just answered it. And just so you're aware with that, so the ship gives you more. You can pull more materials to. As you tier the ship up, it doesn't cost you any more in the chest. So in tier 1, you still get Sigma. At tier 2, you get more Sigma, the same pull level. So I'm assuming it's like 1 trillion par steel to 1 million Sigma par steel. And if you go to tier 2, it's whatever, and it just goes up more and more and more, which is absolutely amazing. So Tavi Mosa just explained that very, very clearly. I'm just trying to do at the same time surges, which absolutely... Yeah, I know, Flo Davino, and the problem is El Presidente keeps changing the tariffs, which makes it freaking annoying to try and...
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass with that.
Yeah, because at one point it was... I'll tell you what it is, because it's a $2,799 PC. There was at one point the tariff dropped to $500 even to Japan, and I thought, okay, I can go for this. And then the very next day, it went up to $1,500 without shipping. It was just like it's mental. I mean, no one can live a life like this. It's absolutely nuts. So, have they set a date for the release of the new ship? No release. No. I assume it's next week sometime, basically.
I expect more this week, but who knows?
No. This week. When I say next week, Monday is next week, as in tomorrow's next week.
Yeah, true. Sorry. It's kind of afternoon. Yeah, you're true. It's next week.
Yeah, exactly. So I hope. So I hope that people basically will get through to that. I've just started a surge and I don't even know what the hell is going on. I'm just pressing the button. But people just aware. I'll give you my opinion on our... if you ever want to hear it. Yeah, I'd love to hear it. Last thing I heard was next week, but it may change if they change the look of the ability. No, the ship looks like it's good. It sounds like the official CCs seem to be very confident it'll be in the next week. Incursions is next weekend, so it makes sense they release it before next weekend, so people can buy it for incursions.
They would need to move incursions once again if the ship isn't released, because that's a selling argument, like having shortly thereafter first real option to use that ship.
Yeah,
of course they are combining it, and I expect most likely, it wouldn't surprise me to have events that go along with it, as usual.
Yes.
With new content, that you're getting some special events around it.
Divine's so release on Saturday after Incursions has started, or right at the end. And Incursions is over. Ladies and gentlemen, the Raoul Reaver. And everyone's like, what? That's absolutely amazing. By the way, Colby sent me a video which she wants me to play out for you guys. Well, I ain't playing anything out until I've seen it with my own eyes first. Before there's any further, this is while Lost in causes the havoc with that, which is absolutely amazing to do.
It's been fun.
Yes. So Quazel, I'm going to do the Battle Pass giveaway, so you can stay here while I close this up and give this going. That would be amazing to continue to do so. So, guys, anything else you'd like to throw in the chat while I try and fluff enough time to open marbles and do everything before Quazel says that he has to go Betty buys? That would be amazing. With that, please throw your questions in there. Any notes from the panel? Anything else? We've not had many people want to speak or talk about anything. That'd be lovely if you guys want to jump in and say anything at all. That would be cool as I open up marbles and we keep it going. But the new ship needs all resources still. Yes, Goofy. So you need all resources. So all power steel or all titanium, old dilithium, and then you can turn it into that. The chest bundle apparently will not change. And that is something just to be aware of. So the chest bundle will not change. So in other words, you get more resources as you go further up and not spend more resources to get it, if you understand what I mean. Does that sound about right, Quazel? Any further updates you said as well that I've missed out?
No, not so far. I didn't spill anything. I like the changes. if they stay the same, then I think people will be surprised. So fingers crossed that it's released in that state.
Amazing. And fingers crossed it does that. I'm trying to riff as fast as I can while I'm trying to open a chest. So you can help me by saying a bit more. 5 VPs. We're about to do marbles for 5 VP. I'm trying to do it all.
Yeah, well, we're going to do marbles now for 5 PPs. The battle passes normally get granted in the last week-ish. I hope we can change that for the future. That's one of my things on my list, because I think people should be like getting the battle pass on the first day, and we should give it away like the months beforehand so they can prepare it, and then boom, new arc, and you can start. But time will tell.
Yes.
If you won last month's from me, you are not eligible to get it.
Yeah.
And please send the player ID to Nigel. He does a wonderful job preparing it for me, and most people anyway send it to him because they don't want to talk to me. I don't know why, but it's like it is.
I do have reasons, but I wish to not disclose them publicly of why people don't want to speak to you. But okay, that's just their choices. It's just for giveaways. People, if you want to write in the chat why you don't want to speak to Quasel, that would be amazing, and give him that info for future feedback on everything that he does. And is very, very aware of. So come on in. As I'm loading up marbles, we will do that. It's too green, someone says. It's just too green. I'm like, oh, right.
I mean, okay, I can get that. But, there's even lore for it. If you Google it's green and stuff.
Oh, no, there's no lore. You're not throwing that now in there, are you?
Yeah,
I mean, come
sure
on.
there is.
There's no such thing. There's no lore for that. That's absolutely ridiculous. There's no lore for it being green. There is no way that that's a real thing. Which is absolutely amazing. As I switch across, I'm about to switch to marbles direct. Give me a second.
Incursions will be this week. Alliance tournaments should come back again too, depending on, if they can work in the changes. We've seen it in the blog post. There's a lot of change coming with all of it. What else is there? I mean, it seems people had a blast in San Diego.
Yeah,
so the Comic-Con, I'm hearing stories that people had so much fun. Even a lot of Scopely staffers have been there, and lots of good conversations. So and connections people make there can then help them get things done. So I'm looking very much forward to all the results that might come from them,
yeah, I hope
video...
I hope they look at the things and make it work, because that would be amazing to see what they do with that. Because I think that if they are genuinely doing everything with regards to the changes, and because people are there, it shows it. I think it's a very, very good thing. So fingers crossed that actually works out in a good way and keeps us all going in that direction. Bear with me. I'm just getting marbles up on the screen. It's taking me a bit longer than usual.
Yeah, I mean, they had like a very big marble. No, how is it called? This big display of 60 years Star Trek, and they had their own location where the Star Trek Fleet Command people could meet up, and lots of good stuff given away. And if you didn't have SDCC 2026, there's a little goodie. Nobody knows about it. Nobody talks about it. It's just been shared everywhere. So go and get your frame and avatar.
Amazing with that. Okay.
So you can
yeah, which is getting close. Thanks for riffing for me as long as possible. I've just changed a few things around, which I thought was much better, but I was obviously very wrong in doing this. It's like, oh yeah, this will make things easier.
Yeah.
It's like
things happening, and it's a process, step by step. I mean, your production quality goes up every time a little bit, and soon it will be like people will say, "Wow, how did that happen?"
Yeah, exactly. As we transition over to marbles, ladies and gentlemen, exclamation point play into the chat. Let's go. To win a battle pass, number 1 out of 5 in there. If we can keep the hype train going as well, that would be amazing in that. Come on in, people. Exclamation point play to win a battle pass. Don't miss out. This is your chance of a lifetime to do so. The battle pass will be given when, Quasel? Week 3 of the arc-ish?
Yeah, normally week 3-ish, yeah. Yeah, at the end.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like it's the end of all that. So come on in, man. X-Fish Point Play. Let's go. Get yourself in here and see what we can do. Hopefully everything can hold on. X-Fish Point Play. Then what's out on a battle pass? Chance to win it right now. Here we go. Nigel's great providing info, representing players. That's so kind of you, Floyd, is saying that to see the font. I don't know what he said, but obviously said something that you must be following us in the chat to win. Yeah, it's always there. See the front. We're always here. X-Fish Point Discord as well. Come and join us in our Discord. The mid-op section is really good in that Discord. Loads of great discussion. Mufasa helps a lot of people out. Please don't go follow him. Watch his stream. He does mornings in the US, but a really good afternoon stream in the UK. So he does a fantastic one for that. So don't miss out there. But X-Fish Point Play. Let's go for a battle pass. A courtesy of Quasel, which is amazing. Thanks for giving the shout out to Mufasa there, Quasel. We'll get it going. Let's see who the first winner is. So when you win, all you got to do is X-Fish Point Discord and message me, Nigel, exec producer, on the right hand side. Tap on my name, give me your player ID, your ops level, and your in-game name. To win this one. Here we go. We're about to begin. If I win, can I have merch instead? Yes, you can. KJ will have merch instead. If KJ ever wins, this will be the time to do so. So KJ can win merch. Say, okay, I pressed the button. 7, 8, 6. So we got over 100 people in here. 4, 3, 2, 1, and the race begin. Remember, 50 bits or more to cause havoc for 2 people. 100 bits or more to cause havoc for 10 people or more. The race begins. This might be the chance you might want to gamble and throw it in. Centurion Lomas, thank you very much for following us to try and win this. Here we go. Who wants the battle pass here available? No one's done anything. It's quite interesting. No bits, no anything. Oh, 100 bits by Sammy Stitch and 100 bits by Nutsa has caused havoc in everywhere. Nutsa just got boosted. Evil XP just died. Sammy Stitch just got boomed. Retro Fury just boosted herself as well. Kelrick with 100 bits. Retro Fury with 50 bits. Manic has been reversed. Free Schwag just died. Unsubbed user got iced, which means he's still subbed and still doing... Yes, you are cursed. You're absolutely right. Whoever said that, that's absolutely correct. Yes, Danhausen's going to win this one in this. Coder Foxtrot is way ahead. Coder, you've just got to make it through. There's people with cars and everything trying to get through. Oh, wait, the roundabout goes the opposite way, Coder. Come on, Coder, work your way in there. Here we go. August Valkyrie is working her way through. August Valkyrie is getting in there. August Valkyrie gets across and see how things go. You're getting us an imaginary boost, Omega Prime with that one. You're an imaginary boost from Nigel Boosthausen saying that that is not the way that works. Here we go. Derry Gray's in there. But look at that finish. That finish is not easy, which means it's not going to be a quick win. It could be quite interesting. And someone just died. The death is, it's like it's Omega Prime. You just died. Your boost, imaginary boost, did not work that time. Who we've got to win this? People are battling their way through. Is anyone going to make it round the bend? And there is somebody working out. That's Ramscoop just scared. I could see Ramscoop from a mile off. Ramscoop is like trying to win this. Here we go. They're cursed. Ramscoop's about to win. Oh my God, Ramscoop missed. Ramscoop, you got to go through the hole. And he didn't have a chance. Ramscoop almost won that. Retro Fury, another 50 bits to try and cause him havoc. Galileo Figaro. Floyd Davino with 100 bits. And Quasel, mute yourself, please. I can hear the echo in a very devastating way. And everyone's trying to go through. No one. John Drell just missed. Candid Onion just missed. Flossie just missed. Oh, here we go. We have a winner. M. Kilroy, you are the winner of a battle pass courtesy of Quasel from SDFC Cheat Sheet. Absolutely brilliant. Milkroy, would you like a KJ's like X-Fish Point KJ? KJ, you deserve a KJ pity mug for all your losses. That's quite funny. That is hilarious. MK Kilroy, you are the winner. Freaking sweet. Yes, please. MK Kilroy, what you need to do, X-Fish Point Discord, join our Discord, DM me, Nigel, on the right-hand side. Or all you got to do is click on my name. I would like your in-game player ID, your player ID, and your ops level, please, in that order, in separate lines, if you can, you don't mind, Kilroy. Congratulations on your win. You are the first of 5. Let's go to number 2. Kilroy, you know what to do. X-Fish Point Discord. Let's go. X-Fish Point Play for Battle Pass number 2. If you do not want the Battle Pass, you do get... a chance for a merch item. So you don't lose out anyway. That's the Discord there for anybody that wishes to join and to do so. And there's also the donate button for SDFC.PhD. And we're on a treasure train. Oh, wow, there's a treasure train. 2 subs to get us to the next level. If we get past the into level 2, it gets it to 35% off subs, which is absolutely amazing. So more can go to charity. Let's go. Ostis. What did you say to KJ, Ostis? a follow housing. Who's a follow housing? Panjira, you are the winner. Now, to win a BP, you must be following us in the channel. That's all you have to do. Play to join. Oh, that's preloaded. Ostis and Killer Angel were preloaded. 100 bits and 70 bits to get us going in there. Let's go. Play. We're still on this treasure train. We got to keep it going. 2 subs and 830 bits to get us to the next level or finish level 1. And then it takes 35% off subs after that, which I think is fantastic. Play. Fen Fulfi, welcome in. Pangera, yeah, welcome in. Loads of people joining in. Here we go. Press start. Caledonian, anyone else for a battle pass? Here we go. We got 1 minute, 10 seconds left on the hype train with 2 subs to go and 830 bits. Don't miss out. Here we go. Oh, Pedro with 5 gifted. Pedro. Hey. Pedro. Every day. Pedro. Quasel sucks. Pedro. Quasel work. Yeah, let's go, Pedro. Thank you so much for your 5 gifted. And Floyd Davino with 5 gifted as well. Thank you so much, kindness, for Floyd Davino. And Incario. In Sardio is way in ahead. Ostis taking the lead. Ostis with his Barbie dolls are moving ahead. Ostis, and out of nowhere, Kevin's. Oh my God, Kevin's. That's a bomb, Kevin. Oh my God, the bomb did not go off, Kevin. You lucky person. You must be a Mega Cube lover because there's only way that you're winning in that way. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. 35% off 5 gifted. Now Killer Angel with 5 gifted to send us into the next level. Kevin's taking the lead. Kevin's working his way through. Come on, Kevin's. Wow. It's a hype train with 100 bits by Sun Freelancer, 100 bit by Humble C, 100 bit by Ossis, Humble C, the future of Pack. I'm putting you there, Humble C. I hope you get it. Kevin's, you're moving. Oh, that's an explosion, Kevin. Kevin, that was a bomb. Can you just avoid the bomb? Will KJ? Oh my God, KJ might win. KJ's got a chance here. KJ, no, he just died. Oh, never mind. That was amazing. Advark, you've got a chance here. No, but KJ's still alive. People are lying. KJ's still alive. He made it to the back. Pfeffelwolf, you're in the lead now. Everyone's working their way through. Who's going to win this Pfeffelwolf you just died? I just Humble the Sea's now taking a huge lead, but Kelrick's gone ahead. Kelrick's got a chance here. Retro Fury with 5 gifted. And, oh my God, and 100 bits by Humble C to send us into a frenzy in the chaos everywhere. Who's going to win this one? Peachy is in there. LEOLZ is taking the lead. Den Walker's taking the lead. Jeff Games was in the lead. Now it's everyone's trying to get the lead. They're all swapping each other. There is a massive kerfuffle going on. Hey, Luna Shadow with 5 gifted to send us into this amazing hype train. It's 35% off, which is fantastic news, and more goes towards them. And now because we get that extra 10% that goes into that, that's absolutely amazing. The Babe Brute, you've got a chance here. Let's see how we go with that one. Babe, By Brute and Galileo are just battling itself through. By Brute, you are in the lead. You've got a chance here. By Brute, I'm depending on you to win this one, By Brute. Look at this, right? You just need a bit of pace, right? A bit of pace, and you'll make it, By Brute. By Brute, if you can make it. By Brute. No, that pace. You need pace. Not less pace, more pace. Ostis with 5 gifted. Sends it to the By Brute. You just missed. Flossie's got a chance. She's probably going to take the merchandise. But Flossie misses. Davy Jones and Dark Phoenix. Dark Phoenix, you are the winner. Dark Phoenix 0112. Dark Phoenix, you are the winner of a battle pass for Star Trek Fleet Command, courtesy of Quasel and his fantastic corner. Would you like a battle pass? Yes or no, please? Dark Phoenix, please let us know if you'd like a battle pass. If you don't, I will move on to number 2. Dark Phoenix. Yes, thanks for the thanks from Scopely. Dark Phoenix, would you like a battle pass? I need you to respond yes or no. Yes, you do. Fantastic. Dark Phoenix, Exchange Point Discord into the chat. Give me your in-game name, your player ID in separate lines, and your ops level and DM me that one. Dark Phoenix, you're the winner, courtesy of Quasel and Scopely for a Star Trek Fleet Command. There, bearing in mind, I am not official or not I endorsed by Scopely. However, Quasel is, and very kindly is doing his Battle Pass giveaways on this stream. So thank you very much, Dark Phoenix, and that is amazing. Yeah, I saw you said yes. Number 3 out of 5. Let's go. X-Fish Point Play. Let's go. We can't do predictions. I think MJ Hat is away. And I don't have a pre-prep predictions thing. We'll see how it goes. 3 minutes left on the hype train. Keep us going. Let's go. Exclamation point play, exclamation point play. Remember, if you win and you have a battle pass, you can win the merchandise and goes to second place. And merchandise doesn't continue through all the places as you work your way through. Just one person gets to win it, and then we pass it down. Exclamation point play. Let's go, let's go, let's go. A chance to do that. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the hype train with 5 subs to go and 35% off the 5+ gifted subs, which is absolutely amazing. Cottontail, you made it in. The newest member of United Era. Love Cottontail. Cottontail is one of the loveliest people ever in this game. What a lovely man. What a lovely human being. We will also encourage people to go and follow him and see what we could do. Paneer, you just made it in. Chance to win it. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left on this hype train. And anyone else like to join in? Okay, we got quite a few joining in. I'm going to press start. Here we go. We're pressing start. 10 seconds left to join in. Last people. Exclamation point play, exclamation point play. KJ's made it in last minute. Everyone was worried KJ was going to miss it, but KJ made it in. That's really amazing. Will KJ win anything in his life? There's 107 people, so remember, 50 bits and more to cause havoc. 100 bits and more to cause even more. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Here we go. Atsuma. There's a lot of people battling in there. Let's see what we can do. They're going back to roundabouts up. See, 100 bits by Tin Man Trek and causing havoc here. Humble, so you got with 100 bits and a boosted as well. Let's see what's going to happen. Everyone's dying left, right, and center. We got a Dark Phoenix just died, Code Force just died, X Force just died, and KJ just died. Oh, KJ. He was such a cutie. He lived life as a cute person, and he died a death beyond any death. And we all said, oh, what a cutie as he died. What a cute little... And he has banditsprinted.com. Has some great products as well. Banditsprinten.com has got loads of stuff. 100 bits by Humble C again. That's 200 altogether. As he's trying to get across to time, you're still in the lead somehow. To time, you're going really slow. I don't think about the slowness here will get you anywhere and work it through. Oh wow, and a fantastic DK Embera from Juicy Tao Stream is here. DK Embera with 100 bits to cause some havoc here. DK Embera, did I give you a big enough intro there, DK? That's absolutely amazing. I know you don't want the battle pass because you don't play Star Trek Fleet Command, but you can win a merchandise as well, and you can pass that battle pass on as a hero. You become a hero, DK. This is your opportunity to become a hero in this one. And there's a ringing 10 pin, just died a death. Strider is right behind. RMG DOS, where he goes, oh, baby shark, do-do-do-do-do, baby shark, do-do-do-do-do, baby shark, do-do-do-do, RMG DOS, and lost. And then Strider, looks like Strider's going to win. Strider, you're going to have to try and explain that if you win it. It'll be kind of awkward if you win, but, you know, I'll leave it to you if you'd like to discuss that one with the people that are in there. Strider's got a chance here. He's a boost. RMG DOS just died again. Pedro, la, la, la. Pedro, bye, bye, bye. He just died, and we're getting in there. Strider's in the lead. Strider, that's the wrong hole. It's the other one you got to get to at the end. Kronox! Kronox is going to win! Kronox is about to become the world heavyweight champion. Kronox for the first time. Oh, no, he just got exploded. Kronox just died. We just watched him die. Joe just died right in front of our faces. And that completes the hype train. Thank you so much for the hype train. Get people in there. And the winner is Lady Patu. Lady Patu, then Professor Watson, Q-Dog, Lurking, then Dundesh. Lady Patu, would you like a battle pass? Yes or no? Lady Patu. If not, you get a set of merchandise. I also wanted a BP. Whatever, Kronox. Whatever, Minga, Tony, and Binga, speak to the left because you ain't even right, yeah? So close. RMG DOS was not even close. It wasn't even close. You know what's close? You singing Baby Shark, which even Colby rejected from doing. Lady Patu, would you like a battle pass, yes or no? If you don't, we pass it on to Professor Watts. Lady Patu says, I already bought the $20 one. Thank you very much. So you win merchandise, Lady Patu, so tell me what mug you would like. Professor Watts, would you like a battle pass? Professor was. Would you like a battle pass, sir? Wow, rejected. Yeah, I know. Professor Was, I already bought the $20. Professor Was, would you like a battle pass? Prof Was. Professor WOZ. No, we don't do merch for second place, so it moves on. Q-Dog be lurking. Would you like a battle pass? Battle pass. Professor Was, I'll give you a mug as well. Yeah, never mind. Q-Dog be lurking. Let's have a look. Q-Dog be lurking. Battle pass, yes or no? Pass it on. Dundesh, would you like a battle pass? Dundesh battle pass, yes or no, Dundesh? I know, Ostis, 2 rejections. I'll take the BP, Luna says. Dondesh. Yes, please. Dondesh is a winner. Dondesh, you know exactly what to do. DM me on Discord with your in-game name, your player ID, and your ops level, please, in 3 separate lines. Thank you very much. Dondesh is the winner of number 3 out of 5. Let's go to number 4, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. X-Fish Point Play. Number 4 out of 5. Let's go. Quasel kindly is giving away his battle passes on the stream. Very kind of him. X-Fish Point Play. Don't miss out on these battle passes. Your opportunity of a lifetime to change your world forever by waiting 3 weeks for a battle pass. Yes, it's fun. Come on in, people. Come on in. X-Fish Point Play. RMG Doss says, X-Fish Point Play, winner, chicken dinner. Well, it depends if you want chicken. You might want tofu. Doss, you might like tofu eggs. Tofu eggs could be delicious, right? I mean, winner, tofu dinner. Doesn't sound the same, does it? Winner, coffee dinner? No, doesn't work that way. X-Fish Point Play, let's go to a pack. There's no quack. Badhausen. Badhausen. Laughing Fat Man, X-Fish Point Play, you made it in. Nicola Zeton. Nicolita, lovely to see you, buddy, my lovely friend. Welcome in, Nicolita. Come on, X-Fish Point Play. If you do not win the battle pass or do not play Star Trek Fleet Command, you can win merch instead. X-Fish Point Play. Last people, I'm about to press start. Here we go. The race begins. Remember, 50 bits or more to cause havoc to 2 people. 100 bits or more, you cause havoc for 10 people. So it's, essentially better to do it for 10 rather than 2. Here we go. The race begins. Retro Fury, and here we go. The race continues all the way through. Rathalex, you're in the lead. Atsuma takes a huge lead. Avoids the bomb of doom. Works his way through. Atsuma looks like he's going to win this easily. He's like, you know what? No one's going to hit me. X-Fish Point with Ricardo. Oh, God. I need to put a win command, don't I? That would be good. You are getting an imaginary boost, Ostis, even if it's a Fakehausen. Let's Dreamhausen, and love that Nigelhausen. Humble Sea with 100 bits, Ostis with 100 bits, causes some havoc. Nudge Fireball, you got ice. A Phantom Unicorn, you got ice. Drastically, you got swapped with Crazy. Crazy, you're still alive. My flat got iced. Crazy, you're still alive. It's unbelievable. Keep going. Crazy. Crazy, you're still alive in some way. What? I know. You're still alive. Still going. Atsuma's in there. X-Fish Point Speed. And then 300 bits by Humble C, trying to cause some absolute havoc. CDBTU is now getting destroyed in every way possible, but Atsuma and CDBTU are holding on. Asian Boy just got thrusted. A Strider, you got thrusted. Free Swag, you got boosted. You're like, I took the boost. X-Fish Point Chewbacca. Yeah. That's my favorite Chewbacca impression of all time. That's as far as I can go with Chewbacca, and the best thing I could do, Atsuma's still in there. That CDB2 is taking a huge lead. This lead is absolutely huge. Atsuma, you just missed it because CDB2 is taking a huge move now ahead of it, but we're watching Asian Boy as we're watching people trying to get through. Everyone's dying there. You can see them dying in the background. Let's see what they're going to happen. But there he is. Atsuma and Wristbreaker. Are battling their way through. Wristbreaker, Atsuma, Advark, everyone's battling there. Come on, Amiga J does a fake boost himself, but Atsuma, who's been holding the lead all this time. This is great game management there by Atsuma. This surely is a win for outstanding management in this. Atsuma, you are the winner of a Battle Pass, courtesy of Quasel and Scopely. Thank you very much to Star Trek Fleet Command for giving Quasel the opportunity to give his Battle Passes away here. Atsuma, yes, please. Amazing, Atsuma. You know what you do? X-Fish Point Discord, find me on the right-hand side. Nigel, exec producer, click on my name, in-game name, player ID, and ops level in 3 separate lines, please, to me. And they are in ads. Ad ends in 40 seconds. I know, bye, Brute. How are you not got a sort of subscriber? I told you the 2,500 is miles away. That'll never happen. Well, Bye Brute did not win, so we'll tell him that as he does that again. And that's number 4. And we have one more battle pass, and we raid out. Let's go. X-Fish Point Play. Let's go. Keep it going. Quasel merch for everyone. No, RMG DOS, you can kiss my left one-haired butt cheek. I said it, one single hair. There's only one in there. It's my fiddle hair. Everyone's got a fiddle here. People just don't believe it. What bad RNG. I conquer you. I know. Exclamation point play, exclamation point play. Bye, Brute. Welcome back from the ads. Bye, Brute. You did not win, sadly. Someone else won, but this is the last Battle Pass giveaway on this stream that we raid out. Let's go on. Let's go on to exclamation point play. You can choose one of these lovely balls that are available here. Absolutely amazing. Keep going. If no Quasel merch, then IRS merch, please. Evil XP. Well, maybe I'll make a Quasel something. Maybe I'll do a Quasel mug for people to win it. Come on in. Exclamation point play. Don't miss out. Don't miss out. Miss out. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, people. Exclamation point play. Exclamation point play. Look at you. There's 205 of you in this chat. Come on in. Don't miss out. There's only 100 and something. A green one. You know what, Sir Daz? I'll make a green mug with just Quasel's logo in it. A Quasel mug has to be green. Like really green. Like bright green. Almost offensively green. Like, to the point you're like, what's the point? Like, no one understands why they do it. Last Battle Pass giveaway. Yeah, Sarah Dance, you're absolutely right. Kara Satach, you managed to make it in. Let's go. Exclamation point play, exclamation point play. I'm about to press start. Last Battle Pass giveaway. And then we move on. If you win and you don't want the Battle Pass, you do get a chance of getting merch. Green, exclamation point green. Oh, I should do that, actually. Why is it green? Nigel Bothausen could say that. Here we go. 195. Here we go. We're getting in there. Wow, that's a lot of people in this race. This is going to be a bit of fun. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 100 and... Wow, that's a lot of people. 187 people in here. Let's see how it goes. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's see how many deaths we're going to get. Humble with 200 bits to try and cause some havoc here. Kelrick, you just got restarted. Century Lumos. Kelrick, you just threw 100 bits to send yourself back in the lead. But John Deere is way ahead. JD's got, like, I've got this. I've got this win. JD's got amazing speed. Look at that speed by JD. Oh, no, you hit the roundabout at the wrong speed and the wrong pace. And Red funds it. You just died, unfortunately. As you work through, Laughing Fat Man has got a chance here. Laughing Fat Man and Laughing Fat Man. Explosion of the highest tree. Captain Roshi worked your way through. And Amiga Prime. Amiga Prime, you've got a chance to win this. Amiga Prime, you're still doing this. Yes, I will give away more as well. Microscape stuff. Amiga Prime, keep going, keep going, keep going. Amiga Prime, don't miss out, don't miss out, don't miss out. This is your chance to do as much as you can. Now, while you guys are in here, I'll give loads of Microscape 1 hours for everybody as well. Keep going, going. This race is getting fantastic and people are battling their way through. Laughing Fat Man, Karasatak and Benny Hills Gross are all battling their way through. Sun Freelancer with 100 bits to try and cause some absolute havoc, and they does because Benny Hill Ghosts dies, and then Q-Dog Billerkin got dingled. Humble C just boosted himself with 100 bits again, trying to cause some havoc here. Advark has got a chance here. Advark's working his way through. Look at that death. Advark and Laughing Fat Man are battling each other. Karasatach as well, and to time, Laughing Fat Man looks like he's holding on to the lead. It's absolutely awesome. And Laughing Fat Man is still holding on to the lead. Karasatach's right behind. Is there going to be a winner here? Oh no, Karasatach is missing, but Laughing Fat Man is still in the lead, still holding on to that lead somehow. Laughing Fat Man. Oh wow, this is a quite interesting battle because him, Advark, and Retro Fury are battling around that corner. Are they going to do it? Are they going to do it? What a battle that is. And the death here by Coffin House has died. Panaman just died. Oh no. Let's see if we can keep it going. And we'll do it in that way. To Time, you're in the lead. To Time is working his way through. To Time. Retro Fury. Retro Fury's in there. Retro Fury's going ahead. Retro Fury's about to win. Retro Fury's going to win. Oh, she just jumped over it. Why'd you jump over it? You need to go through the thing, not through over it. And Seven Forge Hats has login issues. Has not made it in there. Real Such a Man. Worf House of Martok. Worf House of Martok, you are the winner of a Battle Pass, courtesy of Quasel, courtesy of Scopely. Here we go. You have won a Battle Pass. Wolf House of Martok. Would you like a Battle Pass? Yes or no, please? Yes or no? Please let us know in the chat. Yes and no for the Battle Pass. Let us know, please. Wolf House of Martok. Would you like a Battle Pass? Come on, Wolf House. You've got time to respond. Wolf House of Martok, you are the winner. Let me know. Would you like a Battle Pass? Yes. Yes, amazing. Wolf House, exclamation point Discord. Find me, Nigel, exec producer on the right-hand side. Click on my name. Send me a DM with your in-player name, player ID, and your ops level, please, in 3 separate lines, please. And that is the winner. And you have won a Battle Pass, which will come in about week 3, according to Quasel. So that's something for you guys to be very, very wary of to do so. What a fantastic stream from everybody. We had a fantastic discussion. Hopefully next week we'll be talking the ship. And if the ship comes, we will be doing a walkthrough of it. And if it comes in time. So that's the most important thing. So I appreciate you all for everything you do. I appreciate for everyone in the chat. And thank you, everybody, for getting us to Partner Plus. We made it. We made it to Partner Plus, and I appreciate you all for doing that in that way. In that, I would love to send some absolutely hilarious love to someone so that we can annoy them in a very annoying way. They are doing something quite cool. Let me see if they are. I just want to double check that they're playing the game that I think they're going to do. And, oh, do you know what? Let's go to Samo. She's giving away a battle pass. I think that's only fair. Right, here we go, guys. Say hi to Samo. Send loads of son of a gifts. So get that ready for the raid. And we need everyone to load son of a. So go to that and just put loads of son of a as much as you can in the chat like that. Loads and loads and loads. Thank you very much, everybody. Just do that, and we will rate to Samo and say now. All right. Thank you again. Take care. Goodbye, and see you on Thursday. Maybe there's a ship.